Alright. Hey everyone, welcome to the Technical Saturdays live stream. At this point, it's not Saturday anymore, it's Sunday, but whatevs. I mean, like, I technically streamed twice on Saturday, because the Friday stream was so late. So, I guess this doesn't really count as Saturday then, it's definitely a Sunday stream. Anyway, I'm just going to continue on a little bit of my playthrough of Frontline 2. I want to catch up with the campaign, see what's up with our favorite characters. I'm a little spoiled, though. I'm a little spoiled on the story, so, like, it's not like I don't know, like, some of the major points. I just don't know, like, the specifics behind it. And, of course, like, that's just because I really couldn't wait for the game to come out. I've already been seeing, like, a lot of the Chinese videos when Sia was streaming it. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's get right to it. Helena, like, fucking... Pinky Helena fucking, like, gacha win. I mean, she's technically the strongest one here. She shoots lasers. Everyone else is using a regular gun. But no, she's definitely, like, the Deus Ex Machina of the story right now. So we're not allowed to use Helena Pinky. We're not allowed to use her. You can't use her. Oh. Do I have any other titles? Oh. Yeah, we had a lot of emotos back in GFL 1 also. And we still sent them out to fight. Especially the Naitos. The Naitos didn't want to fight no more, but we made them fight. Okay, I've done all these? Yeah, okay, I've done all these. Because I didn't realize I unlocked more. Okay, I haven't done this one yet. Alright, let me go ahead and unlock this one really quick. Honestly, like, Paradies is still around in this game. So, like, she has to be. Paradies is not dead, which makes me mad, honestly. Damn you, Paradies! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? Honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if it's like a Dr. Gero kind of situation, where, like, Dr. Gero made, like, a fucking, like, AI robot to continue his work, like, just in case he died. Because that's what Cell said. Cell's like, oh, after Dr. Gero died, he actually made a computer, so, like, just in case he did die, then, like, Dr. Gero would, like, could watch over Cell. Oh, good. Look at this. We get to fight Kofin. I get to kill Kofin. Kofin and Nemesis win Betrayal. I knew it. Or it's like they're dummies. Their dummies got hacked. We gotta kill the dummies. Sorry, Nemesis. We gotta take out your dummy. It was a Paradies hacking attempt. There we go. Oh, my cheetah's maxed out. Let me go ahead and unlock cheetah's thingamabob. Let me go ahead and unlock it. Could I defeat the Bujum around if given the freedom to? I would say it's definitely possible. Honestly, like, since we're fighting more zombie shit now in the game, like, I kind of feel like we should invest a little bit of the ammo into like some kind of like purification crap. It's like maybe put like a purification turret like on top of like the ammo or something, because we have regular turrets. So like we can replace one of the turrets with like a little like mini like purification tower or something, and like it would like debuff like all the elids or something like that. Because like the Elmo is like a running train, and like we've seen the wall, and we've seen like another train whose job it is to purify. So we should just like copy like the technology that they have from that. Or honestly, the commander has connections. He'd be like, bro, like, can I have a purification tower? And then the other guy would be like, why do you want one? It's like, well, I'm always hanging out like in the yellow zones and red zones anyway, and like I got a train, you got a train, like just give me one. just give me a purification tower. Like, it'll help us both out, you know? Like, okay, like put one purification mini tower like at the front of the train, and then put one purification tower like at the back of the train or something. And then maybe if you want to like really like set up your bases, put one in the middle. So get three like mini purification tower things, and then just put them like front, back, and middle. And like the Elmo would essentially have like a debuff aura for elids like around it or something. I could see like story applications for that, but then also like there's gameplay like applications for that too. If you fight near the Elmo, then like all elids get like debuffed. And then like that could be also like another upgrade thing, like maybe from like the refitting room or something. It's like there'd be a button here to like upgrade like the purification towers, and eventually like it would just outright kill like low level elids or something, like if they get too close to like the Elmo. And then like it'll severely weaken stronger elids. And then maybe like, I don't know, maybe we can make like purification bullets like for the guns or something. Especially like if we know we're gonna go and fight elids. I mean, that's gotta be a thing that they have. They gotta have like purification bullets or something. Like they would do just regular damage to regular enemies, but then if it hits like an elid, it does like double damage or something. That's gotta be a thing. And then like, I don't really know what you would do about like Frelick's sword though. I don't know. Douse the sword in like purification liquid or something. The bullets are one thing. The sword, I don't know about the sword actually. Like before combat, like she has to like dip it in like purification crap or something. Or maybe like the sword, she could get like a different sword, and like the tip is like a crystal or something, and like it'll be like a purification crystal, like the anti-epithelium crystal or something. Alternatively, like she could also just have a gunblade like in Final Fantasy VIII, or like in or like the gun wands they have in Maho Shoujo Local Nanaha. Like she could have like a fucking revolver thing like right here, like at the base handle or something, and then like she could load it, and then like whenever she slashes something, she could like pull the trigger and it'll shoot at the same time. Yo, gunblades are amazing. Like I don't like Final Fantasy team doesn't utilize gunblades enough, man. We only ever see gunblades whenever they want to like remind us that Final Fantasy VIII exists. I think I've seen like maybe 2 other RPGs like use gunblades before. I think like Capcom did it with like the Wild Arms series. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Wild Arms has also used a gunblade as well. And then like another RPG, it was kind of like just generic like JRPG or something. But gunblades are amazing though. Yeah, like some kind of revolver or like magazine that you just like put on the sword, and then when you slash, then like it's like a blank point shot or something. Maybe like a shotgun kind of thing, like do like a barrel shotgun, like right, like a barrel going all the way up the length of the sword. I don't know. I guess the problem with like a gunblade like thing is that like you need to justify in universe why a gunblade exists versus everyone else using guns or something. It's like, why not just use a gun then? And it's like, well, Well, like, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes the guns don't work. So you need to, like... Oh, okay, wait. Like, okay, here's one way I would justify it in lore if I was making an RPG. It's like, okay, so some enemies, some monsters have, like, really thick skin. And the bullets don't penetrate. So, like, the barrel... So, like, the barrel would be, like, behind, like, the cutting edge of the blade. So the blade would cut, and then, like, you'd pull the trigger, and then that way, when the gun shoots, like, it's going into the wound that you just cut. So, like, now you're doing damage to, like, monsters, like, thick hides or something. That could be a way to justify it. And it's like maybe, like, in the games, like, in the lore of, like, the tech they have, they do have sniper rifles that, like, are, like, penetrate, but, like, they're very expensive to make, and, like, not everybody has them. So, like, gun blades would just be a cheaper way to, like, fight monsters with, like, thick hide or, like, thick exoskeletons. Like a crab monster or something like that. So, like, trained gun blades, swordsman people would be, like, highly valued because not everyone can be a sniper. Yeah, that'd be a way lore-wise did. Like, I guess, like, gun blades also, like, don't work in a fantasy setting. It had to be at least steampunk with a little bit of magic, or, like, just sci-fi or something. But then if it's sci-fi, now you gotta justify why everyone's not using a fucking lightsaber. It's like, oh, lightsabers don't exist yet. Or maybe they are, but, like, they're super expensive. So, like, not everyone can afford a lightsaber. I don't know. Not everyone can afford a lightsaber. Oh, so we have until Christmas. Ah, okay. We have until Christmas. Yeah, I'll do this another time. I don't feel like playing Nikkei right now. Oh, what's this? A type of symbol that frequently appears in shelters in World War II. In Bucharest, these symbols can be found on walls everywhere. Can be used to unlock specific class briefings in Elmo Cloud. Oh, 3! World War 3. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, World War 2. It's World War 3. Ah, World War 3. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, did I forget anything in the previous chapter? Ah, I didn't finish all the side stuff in the previous chapter. Okay. I'll remember to do these. Recommended level 10. I'm pretty sure I'm way over that. Commander, you are now at Hunter Assessment. Oh, what is this? This is a new module jointly developed by Brief and IOP. IOP. I like to call them IOP. It can be considered kind of video game sorts. Each stage is a Hunter Assessment. Have objectives set based on different tactical points. In this module, both our units and enemies are automatically generated by the system, so there are differences from the actual encounters. Once you master the tactics of the current stage, you won't be able to you won't have trouble cleaning the battle. Furthermore, stages in this module can be challenged repeatedly, but the rewards can only be claimed once. During combat, you can click the tutorial icon in the upper left anytime to view the key tactics of the current stage. Okay. Got it. Ah, okay. Ah, they disabled autoplay because they actually want you to play it. Okay. They disabled autoplay. You know what? a couple people not passing it. Like, I couldn't make a fucking, like, Cuphead. A Cuphead journalist joke. But you know what? You know what, though? A Cuphead journalist joke? That's beneath me. That's beneath me. I'm not gonna make that joke. Everyone's already made the joke too much. I'm a game journalist, guys. I'm a game journalist. I'm so good at games. It's my job. It's my job to, like, play and review games. I'm so good. I'm so good. Why is this game so fucking hard? Game sucks. 0 out of 10. I don't know how to jump. I don't know how to jump. I pushed every button on the controller, but I don't know how to jump. And then the game has a big ol', like, press the X button to jump. I don't understand. I don't understand the things on the screen. Did they expect me to read? What if I'm illiterate? What if I'm illiterate? Huh? They gotta make the game. They had to make sure the game is playable for, like, illiterate people. They had to include those people. What if I'm blind? What if I'm blind, huh? If I was blind, I wouldn't be able to play your video game. Be better, devs. Be better. I'm blind and I'm illiterate. I can't read. I can't even see the screen. Just be better. Make your game playable for blind people. Actually, Street Fighter 6 legit has a blind mode, by the way. I think Street Fighter 5 also has a blind mode. I know 6 has both a blind mode and like a color blind mode. So the color blind mode like makes the games like blues and yellows, I think. So that way, cause like those are like the shades, I think, that like most colorblind people can actually see. And then like the blind mode, like you would play with headphones usually, and like there's a lot of audio cues, like the game would tell you. It's quite playable from what I've heard. Quite playable. Man, the Varjagers with the elids, man, like match made in heaven. It's like why are the Varjagers involved, let alone with the elids? It's like, I don't know. Maybe they fucking. Guys, when I look at that elid grizzly bear right there, I just think, oh, that's hot. Guys, like that's a bear waifu right there. Like in Monster Musume. That's like a bear monster waifu. I've been wondering, why are the Varjagers involved with these thugs, let alone the elids? The better everyone gets along, the better everyone can live together. Ha! What nonsense are you spouting? Even though small fries become more difficult to deal with if they give it their all, shouldn't we also put in the extra effort to ease the Chimera's burdens? Ha! Who even understands what you're yapping about? Go talk to Leader. Will Leader listen to me? Why wouldn't she? Find her after the mission. Stop pestering me while we're on one. Understood. Let's get down some serious fighting. You know what I just realized? Like, after like a couple days of playing this game, or rather just like doing my dailies until like my next live stream, I noticed that like compared to like a lot of basic gacha games, like this is not one of those games where like you get like fodder units and then like you have to feed fodder units to like your regular units to level them up and shit, or like to increase their stats. Actually, I think that's a trend I've been noticing. I think more modern gacha games are starting to like ditch that kind of gameplay mechanic, because like it doesn't feel like more accurate anymore to do that. It's like you would do like chapters one levels or something, and then like you get like a bunch of like 1-star or like common girls, and then like you gotta feed those girls to like your actual main character so they level up or something. Yeah, I think less gacha games are starting to do that now. Like, you're not getting freebie units anymore, and those freebie units are kind of trash anyway. a lot of them are like trying to go more into the like the lore aspect. So like there's less characters to pull, but now every character feels useful now. Instead of like having like a cute art for a character, but then like the cute art for the character is like a 1-star or like a common rated waifu character, and it's like, oh, like this character would never be good, you know? I remember like back when I played School Idol Love Live, like, you know, there's like the main idol girls, but then like there's also like the fucking trash like common idol girls and shit that no one cares about because like it's not like they show up like in the anime anyway or whatever, and like they only exist to be NPCs in the game. So you have to feed the common girls to like your actual idol girls and shit, which like doesn't really make much sense lore wise. But then like every time you complete the stage though, you know, you got like 3 or 4 common girls to feed.
18時間29分後に目的のエリアへと到達予定。
何かと思えばただの生き袋じゃないのよ。
ただの生き袋で助かったよ。
浄化エリアにも生き袋がいたんですね。
ここは浄化予定エリアだからな。清掃作業がまだ完全に終わってないんだろう。漏れがあっても不思議じゃない。
依頼人の戦力について私たちは無知も同然だわ。短縮できる時間にも限りがある。襲撃が起きるのは時間の問題よ、指揮官。
そうだな。
はいはい、コルフェンに提案があります。
提案？
奴らの必要としているものが私たちの手にある限り、敵は絶対に諦めたりしないんですよね。だったら指揮官はヘレナちゃんとメイリンちゃんを連れて先に ODE01 ステーションへと向かい、残りのメンバーだけで敵と落ち合うのはどうでしょう。そうする。
私たちに一泡吹かされたと知って奴らが君たちを生かしておくとは思えない。
指揮官、それってコルフェンのこと心配してくれてるんですか？
I mean, like, it's kind of a sound plan. It's like, have the human characters go somewhere else, and then have all the T-dolls go to a different location. Because, like, they're gonna follow the Elmo. And then, like, when they get on the Elmo, they'll be like, yo, where are the humans? But there are no humans. But then, like, then we lose the Elmo. Like, if Grelza can't handle, like, leadership, then, like, we lose the Elmo. And that would suck. Because that would mean the commander, Melian, and Helena are basically homeless. Or, like, they lose the Elmo, they lose the T-dolls, and then, like, the commander and Melian get married, they get a regular job at, like, whatever city they're at, and then they adopt Helena. There you go, happy ending. And then Kalina walks by and goes, yo, what the fuck? I was the OG store waifu. Sorry, Kalina, you got replaced by Melian. And look, we already adopted a child together. Yeah, I really like it better when Kolfin actually talks normally and not in her high-pitched voice because, like, I'm already gonna get enough high-pitched voices when I recruit, like, the idol chick.
コルフェン、作戦計画の検討中よ。
はい、隊長。私は残ります。ベクトルエンジンがいつ故障するとも限りませんし。
You know, I'll definitely say this between Melian and Kalina. Kalina was definitely a lot more flirtatious compared to Melian. And then, like, actually, I think I still like Rico the best. Like, I think Rico was, like, a good middle ground between, like, a character that is an acquaintance of, like, the player, but also, like, not, like, a huge, like, contributor to the story. So that way, you could see them as just, like, the shop NPC. Because, like, it's kind of hard to see Kalina and Melian as just a shop NPC when, like, they're actually part of the story. Rico is in the story enough times where, like, you don't forget she exists, but she's also only there as an NPC, and she also like exists within the lore of PNC as like a broker between like all the different sections of Magressi. So she actually is important somewhat. Her job and role is important to the lore, but she's just not important to like the personal story of like the Professor Commander. I think I like that. I think I like Riko's role in PNZ versus Maylene and Kalina's role. And then here's hoping that we don't get like a repeat of Kalina with Maylene, and like Maylene is gonna get fucking Elid infection, and then she's gonna be stuck in the hospital for like God knows how long. It's gonna be like 3 or 4 fucking events, and then like we're gonna have a fucking like New Year's Eve event, and it's gonna be like, oh, Commander, I wish I was there, but I'm in the hospital. It's like, yeah, I mean, with Kalina, it almost feels like it's been 2 years since she got like fucking Elid infection.
承知しました。メイリンちゃんの安全はこのコルフェンが保証しますのでご安心くださいね。指揮官にはメンタルのバックアップをきちんと取っていただくだけで結構ですから。
Kolfin, I'll have you know that backup was not always an option, especially in PNC. In PNC, they don't have a true backup. They have like the default settings for like the AIs in PNC. So if you die, you essentially are dead, because like the new body that gets resurrected won't have the memories. It would just be like the default state.
コルフェンの案に賛成よ。メイリーの安全については私が責任を負うわ。
確かに3人を守るよりかは断然楽そうね。
私を守る必要はない。護衛が必要なのはメイリンと完全免疫体とおぼしきヘレナの2人だけだ。
あなたとヘレナがここを離れることで完全免疫体とおぼしき彼女の安全が守られるのよ、指揮官。
私とヘレナが離れたとして誰が指揮官に扮して奴らと交渉するんだ？コルフェンか？キャロリックか？さすがにネメシスというわけにはいかないだろう。翻訳官としてキャロリックを当て
Can you
がうのか？
imagine Nemesis as the commander? It's like, you must be the commander of the Elmo. Hello. And then like Nemesis just say some shooting shit. It's like, yes, the dark moon smiles upon thee. It's like, what? Can I get a translation? It's like she said hi.
私がやります。
メイリン、コーラプス放射線量の少ない浄化エリアといえど正常な地域であるとは言えないんだ。
分かってます。でも私も皆さんの役に立ちたいんです。
軌道基地のメンテナンスに素体の整備、君はもう十分みんなの役に立っているんだよ、メイリン。
私は
You're plenty useful, Maylene. I'm not gonna throw you away. You're useful enough.
より合理的な選択よ、指揮官。
私とヘレナが先行するのは構わない。だけどメイリン、一つだけ条件がある。
条件ですか？
倉庫にフォースシールドが残ってる。交渉に向かう際、身につけておけ。
え？
忘れるなよ。君のお酒と休暇は私が握っているんだからな。
分かったわ。
言われるまでもない。
それじゃあヘレナちゃんが起きてるかどうか
Oh, yo.
見てきますね。
She's actually a little taller than Kolfin. It's a little bit. You can actually tell. Like, she's a little bit. She's like maybe like 3 centimeters. She's like 3 centimeters taller than Kolfin. Kolfin's even smaller than Maylene.
それなら私は軍用車を点検してきます。
30分後に行動開始。通信状態を維持しておけ。
It's like, damn, they make civilian dolls that small? Javier, there's a fine line, Javier, all right? You can't keep making the dolls that small. Oh shit, cutscene. Watch your blood pressure, bro. I'm so angry.
約束の時刻まであと27時間です。
Well, she's not supposed to be combat grade though. She was a medic, and then like she asked for a fire control core, so like yeah, she can fire a gun now, but like that doesn't mean she's good with it. It's like just enough so that way she has like the regulations to actually like fire a gun without hurting herself. It's too bad this isn't PNC, right? If this was PNC, then like Kofni should she would have magic. She would use like fucking operants to like heal you and shit. And then she could also use operants to like make like energy bolts or something. She could like cast them. Kofni casts magic missile. She casts magic missile, and then she'll for every time she heals, she'll do like that much in damage or something. I'm not sure if a character like that exists right now in Project Neurocloud. There's Emotep's Omelet and Scripta. So Emotep, so like she'll heal a character, and then like any enemy around that character, like they take damage when she heals. So Emotep combos well with warriors. And I think that's like the most aggressive healer we have in Project Neurocloud. Most of the other healers are mostly like just passive or like they're buffers or something. And then you got DeLacy, who is not really a healer, but the game classifies her as a healer. She's more of a support buffer unit that just happens to heal. You also got Milao. Milao is a guard who also happens to heal. Because like she's eating food on the combat field for some reason. At least that's what the skill seems to imply, that she's like eating bread, like while she's fighting or something. Yo, this bitch looks like she's ready for the Halloween events. Yo, the Halloween event already passed though.
彼らの通行コードが使用された形跡は見つかっていません。浄化予定エリアを入念に調査し、当該招待の到着時刻を概算する必要があるかと。
I'm loving the snazzy hat though. She's got like that awesome feather on top. Although like the hat's the only thing I like about it. The whole bottom part of her outfit, this is looking kind of messy, honestly. Like I'm not really sure what she's really going for. Actually, you know what she looks like? She actually looks like a Final Fantasy character. Because like Final Fantasy characters are very messy. Oh, she got belts. She got like random ass belts and shit. Like you know who loves that? Final Fantasy. Hold on, let me go ahead and where's the here it is. Yeah, she got like fucking belts on here. If anyone loves belts, it's like the Final Fantasy like artist or whatever like that. Honestly, I'm surprised she don't have a belt on her hat too. Although like I think buckles on hats used to actually serve a practical purpose back then. I believe back then like the hat part, like the top part, like I think it was always flimsy. So the belt, the buckle part was actually necessary so that way people could like attach it to their head or something. Because you know people had different size heads, but now like not so much. It's rigid on top. But back then the hats used to be like flimsy, so you had to have the buckle on top of it or something. She's also got a skeleton. Yo, she got like a skeleton handler. Yeah, she's very Halloween. Very Halloween outfit.
調査はっ相手はたかが第二世代の人形を数体従えた賞金ハンターだ。このエリアに足を踏み入れればすぐにわかる。
I'm sorry, boy. What did you just call me? A bounty hunter with a handful of second-gen dolls? I'm just a bounty hunter? Yo, he don't know. This guy don't know who he's messing with. Son, I was in the trenches, alright? I've been deep in Paradia's bases, alright? I've been deep in KCCO bases. I ain't just a bounty hunter. I got history. I got fucking history. This guy don't know. He doesn't know. But he will know. He'll know for sure who the commander is. He's gonna be like, who the hell are you? I'm the commander, bitch. You ever heard of Griffin and Kyriger before they had to disband? I was the OG commander. It's like, boy, I made enemies. I made enemies in some of like the worst terrorist organizations that you ever heard of. And they're still after me. The client snickers coldly and puts the operation report on the desk shelf. He stands up and walks to the monitor. The hall has been tidied, but there is still some raining clutter on the floor, creating obstacles that block the client's path as he makes his way across the space. He kicks the object aside offhandedly.
私の計画から幾度となく逃げようするとは無能というわけじゃなさそうだな。外周に配備されつつあるラースロケット
How young is this guy? He's got to be on the younger side. Like, if he doesn't know who we are, he must be younger. Like, he's got to be like in his early 20s or something.
閣下、計画内におけるサンプルの重要度に基づき、回収任務のフィージビリティを今一
You
度
know
見
what?
直してはいかが
Like,
でしょうか。
speaking of pink hair though, he does have like that double hair color anime thing that you see
あなたも
sometimes.
我々も知りたくないでしょうし。
And then like, in anime, hair dye doesn't seem to exist. So it's like, if you see someone with double hair color, then like, that's just how their hair is. Like, they were born with that. I remember in Pokemon has like Nemona and Gita. So like Nemona has like green streaks in her hair, and Gita has like blue streaks in her hair. But like there's no hair dye though. So it's like that's just an anime thing. They're born with that double hair color. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh is my go-to. Yu-Gi-Oh is my go-to for it's canon. Like that's not hair dye. That's not hair dye. Like Yugi doesn't have like red hair or some shit. No. Yugi got like yellow. He has like yellow parts. He's got blonde. He's got like blonde parts of his hair, but then like there's like yellow and black streaks or some shit. That's natural. That's fucking natural. Like when he goes to sleep and then like when he wakes up, that's just what his hair looks like. That he's not dyeing his hair or anything like that. Oh shit, I forgot the name of it. There was like this one really nice harem anime I remember watching, and there was like this one chick with like legit like pink and like light blue hair, like aqua and pink or something. And like again, like within the universe, that's not hair dye. It was like that's just what her hair was. Actually, you know what's my favorite like design thing in anime, but like you can't really pull off in real life that well? That thing they do where like it's double hair colored, but then the way they pull it off though, it's like, okay, it's an anime character, but like the outside is one color, but then the inside of the hair is another color. Like, that'd be very hard to pull off in real life though. So it's like the inner strands is like blue or something, and then like the outer strands is like white or some shit like that. So like when you look at like the character, like when you look at the character like from the backside, you just see white hair or something. But then like when you look on the other side of the hair, like, you know, it's blue or purple or some shit. I know I've seen some cosplayers like try and emulate that in real life, and like it kind of works with the way they do it, but they had to make sure their hair stays in like position though. Because like once the hair starts getting tangled up or something, like if they were in a wig, like you lose the illusion of that layered hair color. But I like seeing that in anime, but like In real life cosplaying, it's just really hard to pull off though.
私の判断を疑っているのか？
あれはあなたの判断を疑うでしょう。
あれが疑うのはお前たちホロスコープ計画の産物だけだ。人形ごときが私と同列などと思うな。
どうやら計画に対して勘違いをなさっているようです、閣下。
私を脅すつもりか？ふん。そもそもお前たちが無能だから私が多大なリスクを冒しこの薄汚い浄化エリアへと来る羽目になったのだ。お前たちのような大量生産されたコピー品が私に意見するなどおこがましい。
Ah, okay. So she's not human. Because mass produce piece of junk like you. Ah, so she's a doll. She's a doll. She seemed a little too dressed to be a human, I guess. The doll in the black does not react to client's reprimand.
貴殿の働きに期待しておりますよ、閣下。
She bows her head slightly at the client and turns to leave the hall.
待て。
内部の組織構造及びサンプル回収の任務体系によれば、あなたは私の行動を管理するだけの権限を有しておりません。
Ah, shit! You can't order me around. You don't have authorizations.
計画が順調であるようお祈り申し上げます。
I do what I want. The client grabs the operation report on the desk shelf and hurls it at the doll's feet. I'm gonna throw a tantrum now. The doll's pace does not falter as she exits the hall, leaving the fuming client behind. Meanwhile, the client's comm beeps and a red dot is shown moving at high speed on the monitor.
良い知らせであることを願うよ。
さあ、侵入ユニットの照合完了。ターゲットを確認。周辺の施設は 60% 完了。ターゲットへの先制攻撃可能です。
よかろう。
The client glances at the monitor. He raises his chin contemptuously and points at the fast-moving red dot on the monitor.
礼儀の限りを尽くし、賞金ハンター殿をもてなしてやれ。
イエスサー。
Oh, yo, they got terror. A land of silence, thorns piercing through the earth. Leader, Nemesis says is an ambush. Roger that, all units prepared to engage. Wow, this is exactly as the captain predicted. But we haven't even arrived yet. Yet the one who's commissioned us to put on to act a little longer. In the clouds, a faint light glimmers. Who are you comparing him to? Balassa, grenade launcher module. Unaffiliated. I guess that makes sense. It's just a robot. That's right. That's right. It's just a robot. I said it. Elite barbecue, there's nothing like it. Good food at a fair price. I'm loving it. Huh, I don't know about you guys. I'm not sure if I'd want to try Elite meat. I don't think Elite meat is safe. Oh, yo, these guys are beefy. I mean, like, they are, like, shield holders, so I guess it makes sense for them to be beefy. I definitely know that the AI really favors using Groza to like buff the entire squad.
星々よ
真理と称号を捧げ。
任務完了。みんな警戒を
Level
怠らない。
23.
安全に帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ。
Yeah, I like seeing her throw her grenade. Commander, weapon attachments now available. Please return to the ops room. Okie dokie. Did you guys know that to Digimind in Girls Frontline, you need to be like at least like Commander level 30 or something? Like, I found that out the hard way when I was like doing my speedrun for like the community event. I was all like, oh cool, like I got someone level 100, I could Digimind, and it's like, oh nope, no you can't. You're too low level to Digimind. Please click on the refitting room. Please click on the weapon. To install attachments on a weapon, click to enter attachment page. We have obtained one silencer. Please click on the corresponding attachment slot to equip the attachment to the weapon. Select equip. Please select calibrate. After adjustments, the attachment effects will be enhanced. Different weapons can be equipped with different attachments, which enhance the attributes and provide additional effects. Provide basic attribute bonuses. Activate additional effects when 3 attachments of the same set are equipped. Offer the highest attribute bonuses, including both basic and specialized. Got it. Commander, targeted study is now available. Please return to the ops room. Please select campaign. Please select mission. Supply missions. Please select targeted study. Complete the corresponding stages to obtain various weapon attachments. Anchor drop. When conducting targeted study, you must select the desired set beforehand. Upon obtaining a combat reward and industrial grade or above, the attachment of the desired set are guaranteed to drop. Ah, okay. AR and shotgun, SMG and MG, rifle and blade. I had to think about what BLD stood for a second. And then handguns. Sextans? Wait, that's her name? An excellent chess player, able to use everything on board, including the enemy's pieces. Exhibits a chariot skill. Guys, I can fix her. I can fix her, guys. Darcher. Ah. Oh, yo, she got heterochromia. I love heterochromia characters. I love heterochromia characters. Oh, yo, this takes 30 energy? Damn. Set effect anchor drop. Increases the damage, healing and shield effects, ultimate skill. When enemy target is not in cover, increase target damage. Deals 15% damage to phase to element debuff. If active skill exploits a phase weakness, gain phase. Ah, okay. Sextans. Her name is Sextans.
ターゲット確認。
ええ。
ハロー飼育員。
Oh my god, is that Pyro from Team Fortress 2? That looks like Pyro, bro. That's Pyro.
星々よ。
I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in years. It's a purifier.
あなたの最後の輝き。
逃げられると思う。
真理と総合を捧げ。
見て見て。
Oh, he did damage to me when I was in cover? And that's bullshit. In XCOM, purifiers don't do damage to you when you're in cover. They have to get you flanked in order to do damage. Advent Purifier looks beefy as fuck. Oh, wow. Wait. Is autoplay good enough for this? Oh. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna let I'm not gonna intervene. I'm gonna let autoplay do it. I'm gonna see what autoplay does. I'm gonna see what autoplay does. I'm letting Groza, guys, Groza is handling this. I'm letting Groza handle this. Oh. Groza was the first to die. Groza was the first to die. I see. Alright then. Good talk. I want to see how far they can get. I want to see how far they can get. She healed and died. She healed and then died. Halfway. That's not bad. That's not bad for on their own kind of thing. Halfway. So, I definitely saw a lot of things that they did wrong, though. Like, I definitely could have fixed that. Huh, interesting. Oh, it's playing the same... That's the first time I'm hearing, like, the game over screen. That they're playing the same music as, like, GFL 1. They're playing the same music. So same music, the victory music is the same, and the game over music is the same.
周囲の敵ユニット殲滅完了。各位に異常なし。
メイリン、起動基地の状態を報告。
起動基地、外壁 15% 損傷。ベクトルエンジンは正常に稼働中。
敵はランスロケット砲を行使してるわ。ただし、地形距離の概算エラーで起動基地への命中は免れてるけど。
こりゃまた大きく出たな。
それから戦闘中に鉄血逃亡式ユニットを目撃したわ。
Oh my god, Samus Ferris! I haven't heard that name in 10 years.
鉄血の技術はすでに使い古されてる。何を驚く必要が。
すべての鉄血兵器にグリフィンのロゴがあしらわれていたの。
Oh shit! They got Griffin symbols on them. The comm system suddenly chirps.
通信コードを確認。依頼人からです。
つなげて。メイン、今は君が指揮官だからね。
You're the Shikikon, Maylene. You've been promoted.
起動基地から出てきてはいかがですか。あなた自ら箱を指定の位置に置いてもらわねば困るのです。賞金ハンター殿。
The client hangs up right away.
車から降りてこいってことでしょうか。指揮官。
そのようだ。メイリン、費用線エリアへ立ち入りたくないのなら、これが最後のチャンスだ。
私は大丈夫です。指揮官。
ネメシス、狙撃地点を探せ。ここは頼んだよ。指揮官。
I'm relying on you, Commander. That's right. I'm just an engineer now. I just fix shit. 10 minutes later, Groza and Co. are all prepared to disembark from the Elmo. Under Groza, Kolfni, and Krellick's protection, Maylene enters the hall where the client is. She listens carefully to my instructions coming through the comms channel. She chews her lips nervously and sounds incredibly tense.
指揮官。私は
緊張しないこと、それから私を指揮官と呼ばないこと、通信状態を維持して私の言葉を伝えるだけでいいんだ。
了解しました。
Walk in, Maylene. Walk in. You're the commander now.
指揮官、相手との距離を保って。
わかりました。
Girl's deliberate reminder only makes Maylene even more unnerved. They stop in front of the client across the hall. Following my instructions, Maylene holds back her tears and relays my words stiffly.
依頼ナンバータスク3115ブリーフに認定賞金ハンターよりご挨拶申し上げます。尊敬する依頼人殿、ラースロケット砲を惜しみなく用いた盛大な
There's a lot of stuttering, oh my god.
感謝します。
There's so much stuttering here.
あなた方の実力を試したまでですよ、賞金ハンター殿。
Wow. I feel offended. I feel offended right now. Does he seriously not know? Is he buying this?
我々に十分な実力がないと分かったら依頼の品を持ち去り池袋の餌にでもするつもりだったのか。
So much stuttering.
緊張しすぎだ指揮官。
緊張しすぎだ。
Bro, you don't have to repeat everything. You're repeating everything. Maylene immediately realizes her mistakes. She wraps up the sentence unnaturally and stares anxiously at the client, observing his facial expressions. He seems utterly oblivious to Maylene's strange behavior. Really? You serious? There's no way. There's no way he's that dumb. I refuse. I refuse to believe he's that stupid. This guy's been the antagonist for like basically chapters like 2 through 3. Mostly because we didn't know he was an antagonist in chapter 1. But like he's been an antagonist for like an entire chapter.
私が緊張？品物があなた方のような能なしの手にあると知って緊張しない者がどこにいますか？
He literally thought that Maylene was talking to him and he's answering? He's just answering naturally? Damn. No. This is a bit. He's doing a bit. There's no way. The client looks Maylene and the others up and down.
品物はどこです？それを渡せばひとまず任務完了ということにしてあげますよ。
私は今タスク3115の依頼人を自称するあなたに疑問を感じている。
今なんと？
もしあなたがタスク3115に関わりのある人物だというのならぜひとも教えていただきたい。箱の中身は何だ？もしかして。
知りませんでしたよ。よもや賞金ハンターがあらぬ疑いを顧客に向けるような連中だったとは。ブリーフの会長であるイスラエルとは旧知の仲です。私の一声であなた方のような賞金ハンターなど瞬時にお払い箱ですよ。
The president of Brief as my old friend? Yo, that has like the same like feeling as like someone on the playground saying like, yo, I have an uncle that works at Nintendo. Listen, my daddy, he's friends with the president of Nintendo. Okay, he knows. It's like, I'm willing to bet he's not even friends with the president. It's gotta be like someone in his family that's friends with the president.
この人何も知らないみたいです。
奴がとぼけていないとなぜわかる？質問を続けて。
Bro, she's talking pretty loud for someone that's supposed to be whispering.
はい。この箱の中身は完全免疫体だ。あなたたちは私 ちに
Wait! Yo! She's giving too much away! Wait! She's saying way too much right now. She literally just gave it away.
完全免疫体？一体何の話です？品物を置いてとっとと立ち去りなさい。
あなたに渡すわけにいかない。
そもそもあなた方にはあの峡谷で消えてもらうはずでした。ここまでたどり着いたからには契約通り報酬を支払うつもりでいましたが、品物をお渡しいただけないとなればここで死んでもらいます。
Hey, force field.
思った以上にありきたりな展開だな。軌道基地の最後の
Oh my god! Yo, it's Beans!
はいかがかな。もったいないと思うだろう、指揮官。
心が痛むなら最初から持たせないでくださいよ。
奴らを殺せ！
Yo, Beans! We're fighting Beans!
うなぎ無限の虚空に沈む。
これだけの数を30秒で倒せたらとんでもないわね。
キャロリー、指揮官を機動基地へと連れ帰るわ。
了解。
ネメシス、
I like how in the fucking text, they literally had to put commander in quotation marks. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't melee like the worst thing to do against beans? That's like going melee against beans is like the worst thing ever. Wait, legit? Wait, are you serious? Wait, you're telling me that Nemesis just shot the legs and the thing just happens to roll all the way to the Aegis units and just happens to blow up in the right time? It was that easy? No, that's not my issue here. That's not my issue. My issue is the fact that it rolled perfectly. It doesn't matter that like if Krolik did it or Nemesis did it. I'm just questioning the fact that like once the legs were gone, it just so happened to roll without running into any other unit. It missed the diner gates. It missed the diner gates like entirely. It missed like any other like random Aegis entirely. It happened to get the ones that were grouped up in the back. Like, legit? And the rolling was perfect too. Like, guys, that cutscene, like the floor was flat. The floor was flat as shit. It was not inclined. It was not an incline or anything. There was like no hill for it to like roll on. It was a fucking flat surface. Like, as soon as like the legs got cut off, guys, it should have just dropped. It should have dropped. There should have been no rolling. Maybe it would have rolled like 2 centimeters because it was already in motion. But like, that thing kept on going. It just kept on going. And it rolled all the way in the back. And then it happened to blow up at the right time. It didn't like prematurely blow up. It just blew up like when it got to the enemies. That's so convenient. It's so fucking convenient, man. The Super Diner Gate's immune to stupidity. Don't question Yuzong wisdom? No, I must question. I must question it. I guess Deadeye type. I guess Baroque type. Heavy machine gun. I said that like in the Metal Slug way. I guess swap artillery. Oh, that's cool. Bro, like that entire cutscene, like everything just like worked perfectly, basically. Oh, yo, you know what this mission looks like? No, wait, guys, this mission actually looks like it has the same setup as like the Shen's Last Gift mission, the Shen's Last Gift DLC mission in XCOM 2. Like, it looks the same almost. and then like we're fighting robots, like we're fighting like mechanical robots. It's the DLC for Shen's Last Gift in XCOM 2. We're fighting against like the Robo. We're fighting against like the Robo dude. They do look more badass than Advance Troopers. They do. Clear out the enemy units, remove the interference, and prevent the client from escaping. Enemy leader detected. After eliminating the enemy, after the enemy will quickly clumber due to effective command. Commander, please give the order. Oh, yo, he got like a missile pod back there. I mean, it gives you like a whole turn to dodge. It's like we got Sniper Aegis, we got like Commander Aegis, we have like Shield Aegis. You know what? Like, the animation looks impressive, but like that didn't do any damage to me. Actually, I don't know about you guys. I think like I'd rather fight like 2 Aegis units than to fight like 50 Diner Gates. I feel like 50 Diner Gates would be like more annoying to fight. What's stronger? 1 Commander Aegis or 100 Diner Gates? That looks kind of funny. Yo, she's firing the machine gun from the hip like that. It just looks so hilarious. You're not supposed to fire a machine gun like that. You're really not. Oh, cool. Sextan! We get to fight Sextan. I tell my daddy about this. Yo, he looks like a fucking twink now. Yo, what happened to like that confident aura he had? He looks like such a twink. Oh my god, that looks so funny. Look, yo, seeing Courtney like fucking like interrogate him like this. What happened? What happened to him? He looks like a scared little boy. Remember how confident he was like 10 seconds ago? Yo, holy crap! Courtney's a fucking hurricane kick. That was a Ryu. That was like a Ryu hurricane kick. Guys, if Courtney was not a T-doll, like that would have killed a human. That straight up would have killed a person. Six Tanzu. Look, she's fine. Like, she took a fucking hurricane kick to the head, but she's fine. I hope your performance won't disappoint me. Kolfni, status report. I'm fine. I can continue fine, leader. Good, stay vigilant. Reinforcements? Are they T-dolls? Yes, sending video transmission. The way her neck twisted. No, it's fine. Just screw in some extra bolts, guys. Just have mailing. Just have mailing like screw it back in. The enemy doll looks much stronger than we are. If you want to take the client back, no, wait for the right moment, then retreat. If we retreat now, we won't gather any intel about this mission. This doll looks strange. She's probably tougher than you think. At the very least, we need more clues from her. I will ensure the squad's safety. Fair enough. Continue the mission and make contact with that doll. Maintain visual sync. I'll give the order to retreat when the time is right. Roger, commencing operation. Yo, I feel like right after this mission, they might as well put Kolfni in a new body. And then, like, they should see, like, how bad the neck damage is, like, on the body that she's in right now. Also, like, she had to have gotten fractures, right? Like, in her head. I feel like her skull got some fractures from that. Unaffected by stun, taunt, command, frigid. She sounds like a Chosen. Because isn't Chosen also, like, immune to, like, most of this shit? Able to summon different support units. She is a Chosen, because Chosen also summon units. You are 14 minutes, 25.31 seconds late. Commander, it seems that Sextans excels at using devices in combat. Please be careful. The device Onyx Tails can be used to activate skilled chariot on allied units. It has high HP, but it's typically index of 0. Additionally, Sextans will randomly apply dot effects, dot debuffs on allies. However, each time an Onyx Stella is eliminated, 1 stack of this debuff can be randomly cleansed. Cool. Alright, Groza, take the wheel. Technically, I'm not there, guys. This is lore accurate. I'm not there. We're letting Groza take the wheel here. I like how Litar does like a fucking calculation on a clipboard before like she throws a grenade. It's like you would think that she could just do that in her head because you know she's a robot. She's a fucking robot. You think she could just do that shit in her head? She has to do math on the clipboard before she throws it. Sextans is still agile and nimble, even though she is carrying a man. Groza and Co. weave through the mechanical parts and rubble scattered all over, fend off Sextans' seemingly offhanded attacks, while also struggling to find an opening. After several failed attacks in a row, Nemesis suddenly speaks up. Prolic evades another attacking unit that Sextans has deployed and questions Nemesis impatiently. The commander's voice speaks through the comms again. That kick to Kolfni's face, it was not more than 10%, it seems. At the very least, it was 9%. 9% damage from that one kick.
たった今通信があった。このセクスタンスという人形は我々の手には負えない。
わお、もしかして絶対的な信頼のおける周遊からの情報ですか？
そうだ。グローザ、撤退。
了解。各員撤退準備。
The dolls regroup. They stop trying to fight Sextons and fall back towards the exit. Sextons releases her attack and watches as Groza's team retreats. The client, draped over Sexton's shoulder, slowly regains his consciousness. Upon realizing this, Sexton closes her eyes and puts him down on the floor expressionlessly. The client pushes himself halfway up just in time to see Groza's team taken off.
貴様、あのクズどもを見逃したのか?
Sextans ignores him. Indignant about the lack of response from Sextans, the client scrambles to his feet. His body sways unsteadily as he suffers from a bout of dizziness.
忘れたんじゃないだろうな。サンプルはまだ奴らの手にあるんだぞ。
サンプルはここにはありません。
Sexton gazes in the direction of Team Groza's retreat. Behind her, the client grimaces viciously as he tries to overcome his dizzy spell.
賞金ハンターの身分を有する指揮官は20時間18分40秒前にサンプルと共に隊を離れています。この分
かっていたならなぜとっとと奴らを追わない？
通信信号とその内容はすでに入手しております。指揮官とサンプルの乗車する大陸間列車の目的地も確認済みです。
The Intercontinental Railway Train. Bro, you remember that event in GFL 1? That was a crazy event. The one with Maggie.
どこだ?
Sextons turns her head slowly to face the client. The difference in height forces Sexton to look up, but her face remains impassive.
オデッサです。
At Sexton's reply, the client lets out a sigh and sneers insolently.
オデッサか。
こちらの指揮官は上等な餌としての使い道があります。近々我々が追うことになる重要人物を誘い出すための見返りとして、あれは今回のサンプル回収作戦の失敗を不問にするそうです。このことを光栄に思うべきでしょう、閣下。
失敗？はっ、こんなことになったのもお前たち出来損ないどもが足を引っ張ったからではないのか?
Bro, guys, Kofi should have just loaded a bullet in his head. I bet that would have solved a lot of problems. She should have just pulled the fucking trigger. She could have just been like, sorry, Commander, I got trigger happy. Oops.
貴殿の軽率な行動による損失は依然として許容範囲内にあります。
貴様!
The client's face contorts in anger. The Sexton pays him no mind as she heads towards the exit.
オデッサにおける布陣はすでに完了しています。貴殿の働きに期待していますよ、閣下。
The client, now left on his own, glares at Sexton's receding back and grinds his teeth. He marches quietly to catch up with her before she makes it through the door.
永劫なる国土との別れ、降臨せよ、果てなき成功。
Oh, I just noticed that in the loan screen. It's like with the SF like quailed, the SF patent went public domain. So now everybody can make an SF thing. I guess that makes sense. Connected the intercontinental system, Commander. How's it on your end? Helena and I have reached the station supply point. How's Maylene? Maylene was a little shaking, but overall she's doing well. That's good. Connection successful. Analyzing system identity information. Alright, be careful. The analysis will take some time. Additional defense protocols are expected to be activated. Take it away, Grelza.
星々よ、これがあなたの最後の輝き。仲間は傷つけさせない。早く。
反抗するなんてね。
Yo, that was a combo! Grelza got like a combo attack right there.
落ちて隕石のように。
本当に構いません。
That's right, you right in that clipboard, Litara.
こっちだよ。
ええ。
Wow, no cover? He's just out in the open. ID replacement complete. All units evacuate. Log out.
ちゃんと戦力配置を考えれば勝利への道は開かれる。
ID 識別情報差し替え完了。
指揮官、成功しましたか。
本日は大陸間旅客列車をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。この列車は KO12 系列キエフ発オデッサ行きです。途中4つの停車駅に停まります。予定停留時間は35分間です。車内に出てご休憩なさる際は発車時間にご注意ください。
We finally get to see what the chairs look like, and they look like shit.
ああ、すでに車両に入った。
Yo, what's with the fucking cat picture in the back? That looks like a fucking meme picture. That legit looks like a random ass pic that like the dev team found online. They're like, yo, that looks funny. Let's put that in the game.
何を緊張してるんだ。依頼人との面会からすでに十数時間も経ってるじゃないか、メイリン。
Hearing the familiar name, Helena looks back while walking ahead of me.
メイリー。
静かに。座席はどこだ、グローザ。
差し替え元の座席は 12-01 の A および 12-01 の C よ。
車両番号12。よし、01列だ。ヘレナ、こっちへおいで。
ずっと寝てた。見る椅子たくさん。
今はダメだ。こっちへ来て座りなさい。球体はきちんと制御して表に出さないように。それからシートベルトを締めるんだ。
The commander is the strict father, and then Maylene is the mom who always has too much to do, and then Kofni is the babysitter who basically ends up raising the kid herself because the dad and mom are always too busy.
シートベルト？
What's a seatbelt?
右側の手すりのボタンだ。一度押すだけでいい。
Helena stares at me in confusion from her window seat and does not move. I decide to just reach across her and press the button myself.
わあ、エスカレーター。
今度は誰に教わったんだ？コルフェンか？
コルフェン。
Coffin!
ちゃんと座ってなさい。それからコルフェンの言うことを何でも真に受けるなと言ったろ。
I mean, wait, isn't it still better to have Kulfin be the babysitter and not like Nemesis or something? Like, imagine Nemesis being the babysitter for Helena. Like, give her like a fucking week and Helena's gonna start talking the same way as Nemesis.
扉が閉まります。
Although that'd be kind of funny too. Like, there should be an event there should be an event where like each of the girls in on the Elmo, like they each take turns like taking care of Helena, and then like Helena learns something new like while she's with each one. It's like they have like a chore wheel, and then the wheel like just says like whose turn it is to like take care of like Helena. It's like, yo, Nemesis, it landed on you. It's your turn. You gotta take care of Helena for the next 3 days. The train is not particularly busy. I keep an eye on Helena and keep her from shrugging off her seatbelt or watching her surroundings.
次は ODE01 セントラルステーションへと止まります。
グローザ、問題なさそうだ。
各位警戒解除。セカンダリレベルを出るわ。近くに大陸間列車のステーションがあってよかった。軍用車のエンジンが故障した時は私もうダメかと思いました。
確かにダメそうだ。ポルドニッツァだよ。どれだけの額を弁償させられるのか見当もつかない。
出発前に私がちゃんと点検していれば。
Jeeps aren't cheap.
だが巡査隊に遭遇するなんて誰に予測できた。フルスピードでの稼働を続けていたら、たとえエンジンが無事だとしてもいずれガソリンが底をついていただろうさ。
指揮官、何か異常があった可能性は？推定ではルート上のどの区域も巡査隊の規定巡回エリアに属していなかったはずよ。
奴らは早々に諦めていった。それが私と通信できている理由だよ。まあ、運が悪かっただけだろう。
運が悪かった。指揮官、運が悪かった。
エレナ、もう安全だよ。寝たらどうだい？
エルモ号、たくさん寝たくない。
That's right, baby already slept a lot. Baby's not tired no more. I look around helplessly and spot the holographic button next to the armrest of her seat.
ここを見て。ここをタップするんだ。ほら、スクリーンに列車の外の風景が映っただろう。
So at the very least, it looks like they're not like way like in the back, like in the in like the Intercontinental Railway event, where we saw like some of the girls are like were in the back, and like the back was like the very minimum amount of seating with like very minimum amount of like shielding from like the radiation and shit. So it looks like they're in mid class. They're in middle class at least or something. It's not super terrible. Because like we saw the difference between like first class, middle class, and like third class, like during the event. Like third class had it really bad. Third class might as well have been like a storage unit.
シートベルトを解いてはダメだよ。
Captivated by the view of the holographic screen, Elena finally quiets down for a moment. I adjust my posture and resume my communication with the Elmo. You'd like to think that stands improved in 10 years, but probably not. I don't think so, probably. They're still probably treating, like, you know, like, the peasants, the poor people, like, as bad as they did back then. Yeah, this definitely feels like mid-class or coach or something, not like bottom tier. Like, bottom tier would be like, you could barely afford a ticket, but, like, they still want to make some money, so they can just stick you in, like, the caboose of the train with all the riffraff and whatever. If I remember right, I think they even said during the event, too, that, like, at the very end of the train, the shielding for the collapse radiation was so bad that, like, it kind of leaked in a bit back there. Like, that's how bad it was. There was, like, not very good shielding for, like, the caboose of the train.
コルフェンたちは素体と武器のメンテナンス中よ。ヘレナのおもりはしばらくの間あなたに一任するしかなさそうね。お疲れ様、指揮官さん。
含み笑いが聞こえてるよ、グローザ。
ごめんなさい。
まあいいさ、話を続けよう。グローザ、グリフィンのロゴをあしらった鉄血兵器を見たというのは本当か？
ええ、正確には鉄血の技術を応用した機械というのが正しいわね。造形と攻撃手段はこれまで遭遇してきたものとは大きく異なるわ。
鉄血の技術は使い古されて久しいからな。浄化エリアに出現しても不思議じゃない。だがグリフィンは再編されたとはいえ、依頼人のような人間の指図を受けてこうも陳腐なマシンを仕入れなく
Griffin
ちゃ
has
ならない
fallen,
と
guys.
困窮してる
Griffin
の
has
か。
fallen. It's not the same anymore.
まさか私が離れたせいなのか？
It is! It's because you were the goat. You were the goat, Commander. So, like, you left Griffin, and Griffin fell apart. There is no Griffin without the Commander. It is because you left.
指揮官も以前にははるかに及ばないですけどね。
もしくはあなたの指揮官という立場に向けた特殊なアプローチである可能性は。
あの依頼人は私の名前すら知らなかったんだぞ。寝ても覚めても賞金ハンターだ。私が誰だか知っていた上で無知を装うなんて。
Yo, that pink-haired guy definitely did not know who we were. Definitely. If he knew who we were, if he knew all the shit that we've been through, he definitely would not call us bounty hunter. He would have been like, oh shit, it's a legendary commander. Yo, I don't want to fuck with this guy.
箱が相当大事だったみたいですよね。あ、指揮官、箱を奪いに来たバリアグたちってもしかしてあいつが。
わざとバリアーグの名を出してみたんだ。あの表情からして可能性はあるな。あんな人種と手を組むなどバリアーグも愚かな選択をしたものだ。
単純に利用していただけなのかもしれない。ポートベストで遭遇したバリアグはお粗末なものだったけれど、あそこで交戦した戦闘ユニットは火力が桁違いだったわ。
それが確かならバリアーグに連絡できて情報の逆追跡技術を有し、セクスタンスのような高性能の人形を従えていながら箱の中身については全く知らない人物ということになるな。この依頼人、背後に何かあるんじゃないのか？
He definitely seemed a bit on the stupid side. Yeah, like, he didn't really know, like, fully what was going on, so he's definitely being used.
ネメシスが過去にセクスタンスに類似する人形に遭遇しているらしいの。
なんだって？ネメシスが？どこで見たんだ？
わからない。キャロリックが唯一引き出せた情報よ。
まもなく ODE01 セントラルステーションです。この列車の予定停留時間は35分間です。これより短時間点検作業並びにコーラックス放射性物質除染作業を執り行います。安全。
I'm gonna cut you off there, like, automatic, like, voice announcer.
彼女に会ったら詳しく聞いておこう。それから
I don't have that much experience with trains. Usually, like, if I can help it, I take a plane rather than a train because, like, you know, I kind of like the convenience of, like, going on a plane and getting to my destination faster. I mean, call that a first world problem kind of thing, but, like, trains just, they just don't do it for me. I usually just take a plane whenever I can.
グローザ、招待を連れてこちらへ向かってくれ。メイリン、軌道基地にとどまり出迎えを頼む。
あいつらまた追ってきますかね、指揮官。
箱がこちらの手中にある限り敵は手を緩めないさ。一旦切る。 ルートの安全を確認したらまた連絡する。
了解。それから友達と会うんだから緊張しなくていいのよ、指揮官。
We're meeting a friend.
ああ。ヘレナ、降りるよ。
As the clock hands turns backwards, the faint footsteps points to the present.
帽子をかぶるんだ。これからステーションへ向かう。
スパイ作戦。
Spy mission. She's adorable.
確かにそうだが、コルフェンのやつ、何でもかんでも教えすぎなんじゃないのか？
Yo, Professor, I bet you miss Angela, right? Angela from like PNC, because she was a great babysitter. She took care of like all the kid T-dolls. There was like Boney, there was Dashanaya, and there was like a couple other lowly characters that she took care of.
指揮官、難しい。わからない。コルフェ、面白い。
Golfing is fun. She's emoshiroi. She's interesting.
どうやらコルフェンとの時間を制限する必要がありそうだ。
And just like that, the commander has decided that like every person on the Elmo needs to take turns taking care of Helena. It's like, all right, Maylene, you get her for these days. Groza gets her for these days. Krolik gets her for these days. Nemesis gets her for these days. You get one day with Kulfin. And then the commander, it's not the commander's job to take care of her. What does the commander look like? A babysitter to you?
やだ。
Helena's voice is getting rather loud. I put my hand on her head to caution her.
声が大きい。おいで。人にぶつからないよう気をつけて。
The terrain in ODE 01 is unusual. The intercontinental railway tracks are elevated almost to the same height as the fixed quarantine wall, with some distance away. The temporary stop is on the platform in the one side of the tracks with the cargo passage that connects to the station at an angle. We walk along the cargo passage to the station.
指揮官、四角いの。
固定式隔離壁か。
近い。長い箱。高い高い。虫がいる。
Helena halts and points towards Odessa excitedly. I follow her finger and see the so-called very tall long box.
あれはオデッサの建築群を貫くライトレールと車道を合わせ持ったスカイウェイだよ。立ち止まらないで前へ進むんだ、ヘレナ。
We arrive at the entering point between the platforms and the waiting area and join a long queue. I take in the situation at a waiting area while the queue shortens. I scan my surroundings, but find no sign of our receiving party.
身分証並びに乗車券を拝見します。ありがとうございます。 ODE01 衛星都市へようこそ。お客様の身分証並びに乗車券を拝見します。
Yes, I'm just a regular citizen, and this is my daughter right here. Where does the pink hair come from? It comes from her mother's side. Yes, I like girls with pink hair.
OK。
お客様方、少々お待ちを。失礼ですが、乗車券にはオデッサからウサートベまでのご利用と記されております。路線交通規則に基づき、途中下車は認められておりません。列車へとお戻りください。
あれ？ここはウサートベステーションじゃなかったか？
Look at the commander playing dumb right now.
こちらは ODE01 セントラルステーションです。
しまった。乗車券を買い間違えたようだ。すまないが、ここから出してはもらえないだろうか。
乗車券。
I push Helena behind me with feigned calmness. The ticket inspector stares at me dubiously.
買い間違いですか？ お客様がお乗りになったのはオデッサ行きの大陸間長距離旅客列車です。臨時停車駅では乗車券はお取り扱いしておりません。
そのなんとかならないか。この路線は初めてなものだから何にも知らなくて。
申し訳ありませんが、全ての情報は販売時にはっきりと明示されております。お客様のおっしゃるような状況は本来起こりえないはずです。7番エントランスに異常事態発生、支援を要請する。繰り返す。7番エントランス、支援を
Oh
要請
shit,
す
they're
る。
gonna try and inspect us. Things are getting out of hand. I am just about to make a run for it with Helena in tow, and come up with some other way for entering ODE-01, when I spot a figure waving vigorously, with barely concealed amusement not far away.
UMP9?
Oh my god! OOP9!
バカみたい。どうもこんにちは。ODE-01 市政センターの者です。こちらの方々は我々の客人
Oh my god, finally someone I recognize!
にいらした訪問学者さんなんです。
Groza doesn't count. Someone I actually recognize.
私の重要印象です。
Groza's a fucking stranger. Hey, OOP9, wanna join my family? Elena's my daughter, but I'm still looking for a wife. I'm a single father. I'm a single father trying to raise my pink-haired Naito daughter.
市政センター。
本当にごめんなさい。乗車券を
The inspector takes a good look at OOP9's ID and finds nothing out of the ordinary. He returns the ID to OOP9 and finally lets us pass despite his lingering sense of doubt.
いいえ、どうぞ中へ。ODE-01 衛星都市へようこそ。
こっちこっち。エレベーターがもうじき着くよ。早く乗っ。
OOP9 leads us towards the elevator near the exit. The inspector tilts his head as he watches us leave.
ODE-01 セントラルステーション7番エントランス検査員ナンバー1112市政センターの関係者を確認 ID に異常なし後ほどデータを送る
A few minutes later, with OOP9 showing the way, we ride the elevator to the bottom of Satellite City ODE-01.
お疲れ様。指揮官。
Oh my god, she called me Shiki-Kon. Also, like, yo, like, look at how, like, fucking, like, depulated and, like, fucking, like, sad, like, the city looks. I would not want to live here. It looks, like, really run down. It looks like it's all gray and cementy. It's super ugly. I see a trash can right here, but I also see litter, like, on the ground and crap. There's a fucking random-ass canister right here and shit. There's trash bags right there. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be telephone wires, like, going across, like, the sky right here or something. But yeah, this is like shit. But maybe that was the point, though.
指揮官久しぶりなのに全然変わらないね。
That means the commander has really good genes, if he looks the same.
変わらないか。そういう君は随分と見違えたな。というか、今はもう君の指揮官じゃないんだが。
それじゃあなんて呼べばいいの？殿下？閣下？先生？それ
Sensei!
とも直接名前で呼んじゃう？
Call me Sensei. I threw away my commander name a long time ago, girl. Now I go by Sensei. Would you like to be one of my students? No, I wish to go by Professor instead. Yo, wait. I'm actually kind of sad now. Wait, couldn't they have, like, thrown in, like, a Professor tie-in right here? Just to be, like, if you see it, you see it kind of thing? They should have threw that in there. Like, Professor should have been in here. So that way, like, if you played PNC, then you'd be like, oh, she said Professor. She said Professor. They should have done that.
先生。
Yes, I am sensei. I am sensei. I prefer professor. Thank you very much.
先生
Stop calling me sensei. It's gonna make people think I play the Kuni game.
指揮官で結構だ。ナイン、顔の傷はどうした？
What happened to the scar on your face?
今はレナだよ指揮官
Oh no! They changed it! Now it's not Oomp9 anymore. Now it says Lena. How dare they? They should give me the option to keep it as Oomp9.
レナ？
リバネーが選んでくれた名前なのどんな名前にするかすっごく悩んだんだからリバネーがいて助かったよ
And then, like, I already know that Leva is Oomp45. Like, I already know that one.
リヴァ？リヴァって誰だ？まさか4号か？
45?
ビンゴ私がつけた名前なんだよちょっとした問題があって素体を交換したのそれで傷も一緒になくなったってわけリバネーはまた傷をつけるなんてバカすぎるって言うんだけど私未だに迷ってるんだよね
Honestly, like, I kind of actually have to agree that, like, it's not Oomp9 without the scar. I kind of wish she had the scar still. Go ahead and slice up your face, Oomp9. Go ahead and slice it up.
リバネーの言うことを聞いておいて損はないさ。
The conversation drifts off. The satellite city is very quiet during the day, which makes the silence all the more awkward.
ないじゃなかった。レナ、みんなはどうしてる？
Nine! Can I just call you Nine?
みんな誰のこと
か、その、あれだ。404小隊だよ。もう10年にもなる。みんな元気にしてるか？
The bitch with the 3 names. There's 416, there's Kluke, and then there's Klukai. Where's best girl? Where's best waifu? Where's the one that's all I need?
いろいろあったからねみんな変わったよ指揮官本当は他の人のことが知りたかったんじゃない
Avoiding Lena's probing gaze, I push Helena forward.
ああ、そうだ。この子はヘレナ。
ヘレナヘレナちゃんかかわいい子だね指揮官
Helena beams happily at the compliment. She pokes her head from behind my back. Seeing that Lena won't make any startling movements, she tugs tentatively at a strap attached to Lena's clothes.
レナかわいいああいいよね指揮官は見るからにのんびりしててさハゲ散らかしたおじさんの小言も聞かなくていいしバカ丸出しのアホどもが威張り腐ってるのだって見なくていいし下心見え見えのろくでなしを気遣う必要もないししかも
She's the cool auntie.
こんなに可愛い女の子をはべらせてるだなんて
So that means Oom45 would be the strict auntie, and then Kolfin would be like Kolfin wouldn't even be auntie. Kolfin is like the cousin. She's the hyperactive cousin. Hyperactive older. She's the older cousin that has to like take care of Helena sometimes because all the other Onesans are busy.
仕事がうまくいってないのか、レナ。
そういうわけじゃないけどちょっと昔が懐かしくなっちゃって最近すっごく忙しいんだよしかもリバネーとは離れ離れだしいっつも単独任務ばっかりリバネーに会えないなんて辛すぎるよ
連絡する頻度を上げてはどうだ？
もちろんやってるよでもリバネー全然通信に出てくれないんだもん用がないなら通信リソースを無駄にするなってリバネーいよいよ冷たい
仕事に馴染むまで時間がかかっているのかもしれないな。
そうなのかも。あ、そうだ、指揮官は新しいメンバーと仲良くできてる？グローザとか。
ああ、悪くない。グローザたちは今オデッサ周辺のグリーンエリアに潜伏している。何か問題が起これば即座に駆けつけられるように。
何にも問題なんて起こらないから大丈夫だよ。もし連絡が必要な時は専用の暗号化チャンネルを使ってね。なんたって私たち隠密行動中なんだから。こっちの周波数帯とパスワード渡しておこうか。
なあ、頼むよ。
はい、新しい従業員証。通信周波数帯コードは N57。パスワードはそれぞれ独立してて、従業員証のナンバーがそうだよ。
わかった。
I accept the staff pass and send an update to Groza using the comms channel that Lena just provided. As we walk through the city, Elena's attention is drawn by the neon lights, which are on even during the day since the low-lying streets get little natural light.
ライトがいっぱい。
これはね、お店の名前だよ。
お店。
おいで、教えてあげる。こっちのは人形改造専門のお店。私たちみたいな人形が中に入るでしょ。それで出てくるときには姿がまるっきり変わっちゃうんだって。
Can you guys imagine like a doll, like a civilian doll, like going through like a robot modification shop, and then when they come out, they got like bigger tits or something? It's all like, my master wants bigger boobs, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna come out with like fucking H cups. Or it's like my master got tired of like my black hair, so I'm gonna be a blonde now or something. I need like a new wig to like attach to my head.
ベロベロバー。
怖いでしょ。
わあ、実験室。
実験室？民生用人形の見た目を変えるだけなの。実験室じゃないよ。ほら、こっちのお店は特定の時間帯に入って合言葉を言うと見たこともない新世界に行けちゃうんだよ。
新世界行く。
残念、昼間は空いてないの。それに資料を見ただけだから具体的にどんなお店なのか私にもわからないんだよね。
They don't open the door during the day, but only at night? Sounds pretty suspicious.
そうだ、今夜一緒に探検してみようか。
探検する。
The quiet streets are empty of other pedestrians. Lulled by the conversations droning on in the back, I recall what happened after the battle all those years ago. Some said their farewells and left on their own accord, while others did not get to make a choice themselves. One way or another, all my companions were gone, one after another within an extremely short period of time, until I was completely on my own. No, that's so sad! That's so fucking sad. We had like this huge base of like Griffin dolls, especially with all the hectic like Halloween parties and like Christmas parties we had and shit. And then like they had to like break apart like GNC or GNK, I mean. And it's like, yo, like some dolls gonna go back to being civilians, other dolls had to get like a new job or something. Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. I walked down the path of solitude, leaving everything behind. All that had happened before seemed like almost a dream. What was I thinking? I thought a great deal. Or perhaps I did not think things through at all. On the long and weary path, I brushed past someone familiar. I turn around, but that person is already gone. The only ones within view are Lena, who is watching me with some concern and a curious Helena.
おーい、指揮官。指揮官、変。
そうだよ、どうしたの指揮官。ぼーっとしちゃって。あ、そっか。へっへっへ。わかった。
指揮官ってば怖いんだ。
怖い。
怖いって何が？
それはもちろん。
信号が悪いな。
I look down to check my communicator and find a missed call from Kolfin. She is using the comms channel that I sent earlier.
話をそらさないでよ、指揮官。
いや、ただ不思議でね。ここは衛星都市だろ。なぜ信号がこうも不安定なんだ？
ここね、普通の衛星都市じゃないの。 OD01 オデッサの第一衛星都市。いろいろあってもともと高校だった場所に建てられてるんだよ。
三君式衛星都市、大陸間列車のアナウンスがそう呼んでいたな。
その通り。衛星都市になってから使える土地を増やすために高校の下を大きく掘り下げたの。こんな深い場所じゃコードをクラックして都市部のネットワークにアクセスでもしなけりゃまともに通信なんてできっこないもん。仕方ないでしょ。
ここの住人はロレンネットワークが使えず不便じゃないのか？
昼間はみんなオデッサに出稼ぎに行ってるからね。あっちの信号は全然問題ないよ。それに寝てる時間を除けば夜もみんな外に出てるしね。信号の良し悪しなんて気にならないのさ。
グリーンエリアではそれが普通なのか？
変わるには時間がいる。リバネーはそう言ってたよ。これでもみんな頑張ってるんだから。お、着いた着いた。あそこのビルがそうだよ。3階の左手から1つ目の部屋だからね。私がここで警戒してるから何にも心配いらないよ。頑張ってね、指揮官。
I grab hold of Helena, who's looking down with a frown and thinking about God knows what. Oh my god, that's adorable. Also, bro, the commander looks like he's got like a stick up his ass though. Like, the commander looks so like angry right now. I'm gonna have to admit, guys, I'm not liking the ponytail though.
指揮官、ノック
I'm
しない？
not enjoying the ponytail.
いや。
She doesn't wear shoes? I didn't even realize that she didn't wear shoes.
ご協力感謝いたします。オデッサ主席。
Oh shit, it is Kalina. Yo, can you guys feel the sexual tension? Helena doesn't like it when mommy and daddy are fighting.
久しぶりだね、カリン。久しぶりだね、カリン。
ええ、お久しぶりです。
So yeah, so she really matured then, because like I didn't recognize the voice like over the intercom because her voice is more high pitched in GFL 1. I guess I mean she really did mature though. Remember like all like the fan servicey outfits she used to have? Also, remember how like her base costume is actually censored? Like she wears like a black tank top or something to cover up the cleavage. You had to use the uncensor. You gotta use like the uncensor code thing to like unlock the cleavage for Kalina. Callie has also changed quite a bit after all these years. Her voice is even. It does not betray any hint of emotion.
ODE01 まで来るのに時間がかかってしまった。待たせたね。
はい。
レナの従業員証は ODE01 の市政センターのものだった。もしかして君も今そこに？
いえ、あれは万が一に備えてオデッサ主席に別途用意させたものです。今は非軍事勢力管理局に在籍しています。同じくクルーガーさんも人形の購買および資源の備蓄を含むロレン全域の戦闘力を有する組織は全て我々非軍事勢力管理局が管轄しています。
It basically seems like Kalita has taken more like of a like Hellion kind of role. Like whatever Hellion was doing, that's what Kalina's doing now.
なんだか立派な地位のように聞こえるな。
I was always definitely disappointed that like Kyogre and like Hellion like weren't like more involved in the story in GFL 1. Like pretty much like as soon as we got to like chapter 4, like Kyogre and Hellion were effectively like written out the story.
立派。よしてください。私の今の管理等級は確かにオデッサ政府主席のそれを上回りますが、あくまで名義上の話です。現在この年からは申し訳程度のサポートしか得ることができません。面会場所をここに指定したのもそれが理由です。
何かトラブルが？
それを今からお話しします。
ということは今はカリーナ長官とお呼びするべきかな？
いいえ、カリーナで結構です。
指揮官、指揮官。
ああ、とりあえず座ろうか、カリン。
Galleon eyes me impassively for a moment.
カリーナです。おかけください。ゆっくり。
Damn, no nickname? Oh. Oh, so cold. So cold. No nickname. No nickname.
ああ、ソファー。
I follow Helena to the sofa and sit down next to her across Callan. We're still saying Callan in our head, but we can't say it out loud because I guess you don't like that. On the coffee table between us is a coffee pot, half filled with water, and an empty mug.
この子が例の。
そうだ。私たちが引き受けた依頼の品物、ヘレナだ。
ヘレナさん。
カリーナ、こんにちは。
Helena smiles at Helena and reaches out to pat her on the head.
いい子ですね。カリンで結構ですよ。ヘレナさん、あなたは防護措置のない状態でイエローエリアレベルのコーラプスストームに長時間さらされていながら何の副作用も起こさずに済んでいる。
風邪大丈夫？指揮官、眠い。
休んでいいよ。ここは安全だから。
単なる免疫体である可能性は
ないはずだ。ゴルフェンが全面検査を行った結果、体内から機械部品は見つからなかった。
She's a Naito!
映像データと検査結果だ。
なるほど。
I bring up the report and show it to Callan. She looks down and reads through it.
防護措置なしに幾度となくコーラプスストームの中を活動しているという事実、そして身体的特徴から見て彼女が完全免疫体である可能性は高いです。ですが徹底した検査を行わないことには最終的な判断は下せません。こちらで人員を手配しましょう。
わかった。頼んだよ。
まさかこの依頼が完全免疫体に関わっていただなんて。
知らなかったのか？
多くの勢力がこの依頼に関心を示しています。私の得た情報だけではこの依頼が異常であることしか判断がつきません。
依頼人について調べたのか？
通信で話していた件ですか？
ああ、
調べました。この人物の身分、経歴、所属、何もかもがフェイクです。情報と
His
しては
identity
使い
and
物にな
company
り
are
ません
both
ね。
shells. They're fake.
この依頼の黒
So
幕
we
が
don't
誰
know
な
what
の
his
か
real
は
name is.
ま
That's
だ
why
は
we
っき
keep
り
calling
とし
him
ていません。
clients.
ですが、セクスタンスがこの件に絡んでいる。彼女の責務が何なのかは分かりませんが、これは今まで知り得なかった情報です。助か。
いや、いいんだ。それともう一つ使えそうな情報がある。
というと？
この依頼、どうも初めから私に押し付ける算段だったらしい。その証拠に品物である箱の鍵が私の証文になっている。ヘレナの周りにいるこの球体がそうだ。
Elena does not seem to react to her name like she usually does. She is still leaning against the sofa, fast asleep.
ああ、それについてはあなたなら私も安心ですから。
Callin picks up the coffee mug on the table and studies it intently, as if she had suddenly developed a great interest in the object.
君だったのか。
はい。
She puts the mug back down and focuses her gaze on me evenly.
先ほどお話ししたセクスタンスの戦闘形式ですが、最近出現したコーラップスエピフィラムを核としたリモールディングパターン技術を利用したものです。今後のためにもこの技術の応用催促および関連装置を後ほどお送りしておきます。
この依頼は君が私に？私の証文情報をインプットしたのも？
汚染エリア。汚染エリアに極めて特殊な品物が出現。黒幕は W2069 前線浄化エリア付近で活動する賞金ハンターを隠れ蓑に、誰にも気づかれることなく品物を回収するつもりである。そしてこの品物は特殊なストレージ技術を採用しており、キエフのデータベースより採集した某データが内容物を起動する鍵となっている。以上が私たちがこれまでに獲得した全ての情報です。そして活動範囲を変更したあなたが突如賞金ハンターとして候補者リストに現れた。
So before literally chapter 1, I guess, before chapter 1 even started, like the commander was just doing like random bounty hunter mission shit. And then like we only got like this strange mission because of Kalina. Kalina was the one that orchestrated all this. So we have Kalina to thank for all the bullshit we had to go through.
なぜ私の活動範囲を知ってる？
私は
Kalina does not continue. I stare at her. My hand clutches at the fabric on my knee as I fight to keep my voice from quivering.
この10年間、カリン、もしかして君はずっと。
Kalina jumps to her feet and walks towards the door. Her movement is so abrupt, she knocks into the coffee table, causing the mug to wobble.
アレックスさん。
検査装置の準備はすでに整っております。サンジ。
Madam Counselor.
ヘレナさん。
ヘレナ？
I shake Helena awake gently. She opens her eyes. Her sphere starts zooming around her uncontrollably.
眠い眠い苦しい指揮官。
苦しい。ヘレナ、どこが苦しいんだ？
苦しい。全部すごく苦しい。
こちらへ来てもらえますか、ヘレナさん。これからあなたに全面的な検査を行います。
Helena looks at me helplessly.
言っておいで。
She tries to muster her strength, but she cannot get up. She cannot stand up.
彼女を支えてあげて。
ヘレナ、一体どうしたんだ？
検査結果が出るのは2時間後です。それを見ないことには。
Oh no, she's sick.
そうだな。その前回セクスタンスに遭遇した時、グリフィンのロゴをあしらった鉄血兵器が出現したんだ。鉄血兵器というのはその鉄血技術を応用した機械のことだ。大した相手ではなかったけど。
今のグリフィンはもうかつてのグリフィンではなくなっています。私が離れた時にはすでにグリフィンは単一業務を生りとするいくつもの企業に分裂し、能力は劣化の一途を
Griffin isn't what it used to be.
今はもはや一般の PMC と大差ありません。このタグ
そういうことか。ヘリアンさんに何かあったのかと思ったよ。
Haven't heard that name in 10 years.
いいえ。
カリン、10年前。
カリーナです。
So cold, girl. Ooh, somebody turn up the heat. It's cold in here.
カリーナ。
Colleen pushes the coffee mug back to its original position.
ネメシスさんは来歴不明。キャロリックさんはかつてオデッサの民間サービス機構に登録されていました。その後、一時的に ODE-22 衛星都市に出現。
知ってる。
コルフェンさんの所属情報についても確認しました。第11領護科学防護隊所属。2073年10月の任務中に失踪。現在はメンタル信号ロストと記録されています。
私の推測と一致するな。
それとメイリンさん、とても可愛いです。
I stare at the mug on the table. There is water in the coffee pot next to the mug, but there is no stain on the rim. The room shows no sign of having been lived in. The sun during midday is not enough to illuminate the bottom of the sunken satellite city. All that can be seen outside the window is the neon lights and eerie streets.
指揮官様、また人形を指揮官って注文して。こんなんじゃ今月も赤字ですよ。
Yo, it's the old Kalina voice. It's the old voice. Back when she used to be so happy. What happened? What happened during that time? Oh, how the years have gone by. As my mind wanders, I see Colin scrawling at me all those years ago. But the Colin before my eyes right now is nothing but calm.
カリーナ。
I continue without waiting for Colin to respond.
君の言う通りだ。今のグリフィンはもうかつてのグリフィンではない。グリフィンはもう変わってしまった。それもかなり早い段階から。私が離れるよりも前に。私は誰の駒にもなりたくなかった。誰も巻き込みたくなかったんだ。
私は
それが一番いい方法ではないと分かっていた。だがあの時の私にとってはそれが唯一の道だった。 私がグリフィンを立ち去ってからも君は陰ながら私を支え続けてくれた。なのに私は君に連絡できるきっかけをずっと探していたんだ。
もう10年になりますね。
10年。そうだ。
10 years is a long time, bro. 10 years is a long time for you not to get with your old gal pal.
迷ってたんだ。君がどんな反応をするかわからなくて、ここに来るまで私はずっと迷い続けていた。
あなたを助けることが私の責務です。非軍事勢力管理局の参事とはそういうものですから。
Callan changes the subject. For some reason, I feel rather relieved.
ああ。そして今、こうして再び協力し合うことができた。カリーナ、何か私に手伝えることはないだろうか。すでにグローザたちを ODE-01 付近のグリーンエリアに潜伏させてある。以前のように大勢の部隊でというわけにはいかないが、もし君が必要とするなら手伝えることはあると思うんだ。
ここへ来るまでに彼女たちと連絡を。
なあ。だが大陸間列車を降りて ODE-01 衛星都市に入ってからは連絡を絶ってる。その後レナから君たちの通信チャンネルを渡されたんだ。途中コルフェンからの通信リクエストが来ていたが、信号が脆弱なせいで周波数帯をうまく立ち上げられなかった。
そうですか。ならよかったです。なんですって。
カリンね、警察が向かってきてるよ。
市政センターの権限を提示して迂回させてください。
わかった。
警察
Callan ignores my question and grabs the communicator on the table.
レナさん、アレックスさんに連絡を。検査は中止です。ヘレナさんを呼び戻してください。これより撤退します。それと乗車券と新しい ID を忘れずに。
Oh shit, that was a long one, which I like. I like it. I like it when it's long. Plain black hoop earrings in good condition, despite having been worn by their owner for many years, can be used to unlock specific class regions in the Elmo. Ooh, is that a black bean? Yo, black bean. A quintessential creation of Samus technology. Goes out in a blaze of glory when cornered. Self-destruct program, Chaos. At the end of the action, if there are enemies within a 3x3 area, it will self-destruct, dealing AoE physical damage equal to 150% attack to all targets within 3 areas centered itself. Triggers self-destruct upon death. Of course they do. Aw yeah, Super Diner Gate. Originally a product from Samus for the greater populace. After a series of improvements, its combat ability has been enhanced, so it has its ability to be a robotic companion.
Captain, 規定ルート A に基づき行動開始。
前方のあれがルートにあった下水処理場みたいですよ、隊長。
環境情報の確認を。符合するわ。3階、その場で待機。
Grell's team stops at a pipeline area on the outer skirt of the sewage plant. They spread out and lie low.
もうかなり経ってるし、指揮官もあの旧友とやらに会えてる頃なんじゃない？
キャロリックちゃん、気になるんだ。
気になってるのはあんたでしょ？
そうなんですよ。コルフェンどうしても気になっちゃいまして。指揮官の旧友さんってきっと指揮官のこといろいろと詳しいんですよね。
コルフェン、まだ任務中よ。警戒を怠らないで。
Colfin touches the surface of the pipe next to her. The vegetation in this area is recovering, and some moss is growing on the pipes.
コルフェン、みんなのこともっと知りたいだけなのにな。
指揮官から新しい周波数帯とパスワードが送られてきたわ。
どうやら指揮官は無事旧友さんと再会できたようですね。
隊長、何か異常が？異常かどうかはわからないんだけど、グリーンエリアでの身元検査で誰かに助けられたような気がするの。
水面投影、緊迫、廃反世死生存。
ネメシスがキャロリックと関係あるって。は？私と？あんたそれ本気で言ってる？
Nemesis simply nods instead of giving her usual ramble. Karlik studies Nemesis' emotionless face, trying to figure out what she means.
私に関係して？あ、敵襲！作戦準備！
So while we're having our little coffee break with Kalina, the girls are fighting their own battle. Oh my god, I love the way that the fucking beans move. The beans in the diner gate have like funny like walking animations. Intel suggests there shouldn't be any patrol units here. Shit, since when has our intel been accurate? Leader, what's our next move? Deploy and crush the enemy offensive. Enemy units in a state of alert will not attack until allied units enter their alert range or launch an attack against them. Oh, multi-kill on Groza. Oh, that's scary. Oh my god, the beans are so scary. You just fucking punch me? He just walked up. He just like walked up to Groza and just punched her. Oh my god, the diner gates have a little sound effect when they move. That's funny. It's like a it sounds like they're really light. They don't sound heavy like the Aegis's do. Logistically, I wonder how heavy like a civilian monitor diner gate would be. Like maybe 3 to 4 pounds or something. More beans. More diner gate. Oh, what's this? Aegis Burrock freeze type. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, so many. The enemy is still deploying more troops? Tide, silent, vanishing into the shore. Huh, not a problem. All food for my blade. Wow, the energy from Krolik is really amazing. Hiff, of course. Krolik, Kolfin, focus on the fight. Commander, a new enemy has been detected, the Goliath. This unit type initiates a self-destruct sequence when it approaches a target or upon destruction, so eliminate it from a distance. Additionally, its self-destruct can damage all units within range. Make good use of this trait. Weird that they didn't tell me that last mission when we were fighting it already.
これがあなたの最後の輝き。仲間は傷つけさせない。逃げるな。
ターゲット確認。
So I can definitely see where the AI kind of like was bad there. So the AI, like, it prioritized killing the diner gates because it could one-shot the diner gates, when like really the AI should have like just aimed straight for the bean. But then like I guess I don't have any of the girls that could one-shot the bean, so the AI thought it'd be better off to fight the diner gate instead. Like, it would have taken at least like 2 attacks from like my 2 strongest units to kill the bean, but the game didn't prioritize that because the game can't think that far ahead, I guess. The game just like looks at like what it can kill, and then like it just tries to reduce the enemy units. So very basic AI, but like for the autoplay. Level 24. What's this? Oh, electric type. Ah, okay, okay. The dolls take cover around the corner of the building and observe their surroundings carefully. Other than the barely audible noise coming from the operating sewage plant, the area is utterly quiet. They can clearly hear the local fauna in the newly repopulated green zone. Isn't it Eevee? Well, like, we do have elements in this game now. We have fire element, ice element, electric element, normal elements. Water. We also got the water element too. The mechanical units hang in the back. So this is where you keep them away from the dolls.
私が奴らを一掃してくるから潜伏場所を変えるのはどう？
待って。敵ユニットの残存状況を確認してからよ。
この出来損ないのおもちゃみたいな奴ら、何か他に目的があるみたいですよ、隊長。
ええ、同感よ。地形を利用した撹乱攻撃を続けることでこちらを先導してる。それに数、戦闘力ともに浄化エリアで遭遇した同タイプのユニットにはるかに劣るわ。ほぐれた線、原初回帰。
何が言いたいのよ。
生と死、開口と結合、大地へと帰る。
Krolik shoots Nemesis a dirty lurk, but does not bother to interpret what she just said.
ネメシスはなんて？
ただのザレ言よ。
キャロリックちゃん、そんな言い方はよくありませんよ。
こういう環境は初めてでとっても珍しいんですって。もうすっごく嬉しい。もう超大好き。
To everyone's surprise, Nemesis nods slightly in agreement. There is even a hint of smile on her face.
休憩しましょう。ここでの状況を指揮官に伝えないと。
あ、私がやります。出ませんね。指揮官、もしかしてキウユさんと面会中で着信に気づいてないのかも。
So that's when we were talking to Oop 9. That's when we were talking to Lena.
あれ？通信失敗しちゃいました、隊長。
隊長。
Kralik suddenly walks up the furthest point of their hideout. She stoops low and braces for battle. The number of mechanical units in the distance is increasing exponentially, and they are closing in on the dolls.
予備ルート B を執行。各員包囲突破準備。
Oh, that's a lot. Leader, there sure are a lot of big toys. Lose their pursuit to this position. Alright, so they want us to run away. Evacuate everyone. However, I assume the AI is going to be like, well, if there's no enemies to fight, then I complete the mission. I assume that's what the AI is going to do. I'm kind of curious how smart the AI is here. So take it away, Grelza. Take it away. Let's see how smart you are.
星々よ。 これが
Yeah, I'm definitely noticing this. Like the AI does it does like prioritize like weaker enemies first. Like just like reduce their numbers. So like if there's a diner gate to shoot, it's gonna try and shoot a diner gate.
逃げられると思う。
本当の玉結び。
こっちだよ。
ええ。
星々よ。
There we go. Everybody got to the evac
あの
zone.
ガラクタども、なんでいきなり強くなるのよ。
でもキャロリックちゃんすごいです。シャシャシャって。これでもキャロリックちゃんに霊兵器の使い方教わりたくなっちゃいました。
希薄な夜風、散逸、届かぬ終
へえ、あ、そう。じゃあさっき攻撃を食らいそうになったバカを助けたのはどこの誰かしらね、ネメシス。
Nemesis puts an end to the conversation expressionlessly.
新たな通信リクエストよ。暗号化されているわ。
もしかしたら指揮官さっきのメッセージに気づいたのかもしれませんね。
ストップ。警戒を維持。はい。
お久しぶりね。これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
It's been a while. It's been a while, Grelza. That figure slumped over the desk. In my memories hides the worries that have plagued me for a long time.
よし。
Callan immediately starts packing away her belongings. She scrolls through her communicator and wipes all the logs. When she is done, she looks up to meet my bemused gaze and finally flashes me a smile that fills me with nostalgia.
撤退しましょう。
ODE01 指定センターの権限を持っているんだろう。単に巡回しに来ただけなんじゃないのか。
念のためです。ヘレナさんを連れて先に行ってください。より安全な場所で落ち合いましょう。
この依頼、一体どんな奴らが関わってるんだ。
Looks like Helena's medical checkup will have to wait.
ジラードグループ。私たちが知るのはそれだけです。彼らがなぜこの依頼を出したのか、この依頼を通じて何をしたいのか、刺激している勢力、味方する者、そして彼らの最終的な目的に至るまで何もかもが不明です。
何か私に手伝えることは。
ヘレナさんの安全を確保してください。今の私たちにとって 彼女が最も
In other
大きな
words,
手がかりですから
Helena is our Deus Ex Machina, and keep it safe.
それからヘレナさんが戻ったらレナさんがまず皆さんを ODE01 の外へとお連れします。
カリネ、警察がもう近くまで来ちゃってるよ。 ODE01 市政センターの権限があるって言ったのに全然聞く耳持たないんだけど。
アレックスさんの方は
まだ連絡してない。
彼に連絡を。
わかった。
Helene looks down in her communicator again and tries to send a message using a comms code.
警察との距離は
相手の移動速度からして到着するのはあと15分くらいだと思う。それとアレックスに連絡がつかない。通信がいきなり途絶えちゃった。
やられました。
待ってくれ。まさかヘレナを失ったのか。
心配いりません。追跡可能です。ですが現在オデッサの管理機構との連絡は不可能。こちらの人員にも限りがあります。 ODE01 では ID 記録を有している彼らは自由に身動きが取れません。グローザさんの方は私に任せてください。指揮官、あなたはヘレナさんの位置を特定でき次第彼女を奪還し安全を確保した上で次の合流地点へとお連れするんです。
昔のように君と私とで手分けしていくか。
ええ、昔のように。
了解。
窓の外は安全のようです。レナさん、ここからお願いします。9番実験室です。
Huh. Is this the first time they did like one side of my speakers talking and the other side not? If they did, I didn't notice it, but I'm noticing it now. I came from the right side of my speakers, so I guess that means that Kalina walked to the right of me. That's kind of cool. It kind of like gives a little bit of context to like where she is in the room, I guess. I also noticed that OBS also like did play like in the green bar for me, like on the right side of the bar and not on the left side. And just like that, the commander's legs are broken. Oh my god, the cops are here.
ヘレナさんの位置を追跡、それから監視部門に伝えてください。オデッサ管轄のグリーンエリア内、識別名称グローザ、コルフェン、キャロリック、ネメシス、延べ4名の人形を9番実験室へとお連れするようにと。了解。プラン通りに N144 計画を執行します。
You can definitely tell that the commander's look compared to GFO1, he's definitely a lot more rugged, like compared to like before. Like he looks so much more younger and naive before.
Sanjikan殿、機関は不法入居者との接触を疑われている。我々は不法入居者を逮捕する義務を有する。調査にご協力願いたい。
証拠は？
識別名称レナと呼ばれる人形が偽造とおぼしき ODE01 指定センターの従業員証を使用し、当該する不法入居者を引き入れている。レナの所有権はSanjikan殿、機関の名のもとに登録されている。
その不法入居者とやらを追いかけずに私に絡んでくる理由は何ですか？ご覧の通り、ここには私の他に誰もいません。 あなた方の不当な言いがかりに関してはオデッサ州政府および主席に抗議を申し立てますからそのつもりで。
もちろん不法入境者に関しては別部隊が追跡中だ。これは言いがかりなどではない。3時間殿。ただ調査にご協力いただきたいだけだ。
いいでしょう。
Yo, Kalina like played her part perfectly though. That was like perfect acting right
リモ
there.
ールディングパターンの装置を起動基地に送り届けてから指揮官を連れて行こうと思ったんだけど、もうそんな時間もなくなっちゃったから。
ああ、分かった。ありがとう。その当初はここで落ち合うのかと思っていたから問題ないはずだ。今は
止まって、こっち隠れて。
Oh yeah, they did it again. The car, like the car did the Doppler effect, like with my speakers there. So like on my speakers, it went from like right to left. They actually did the Doppler effect. I probably would have heard the Doppler effect better if I was wearing like my headphones, but like I typically only wear my headphones like when I play like VNs or like single player RPGs that like I'm not streaming. I tend to get really immersive whenever I play like VNs, definitely. I try to lose myself in them.
独自に所持していることが分かったの。私たちがここに来たのはそれを調査するためだったんだ。でも調べてるうちに奴らが他のことにも手を出してるって気づいて、その依頼のこと。
さっきは急なことで聞きそびれたが、ジラードグループってのは一体何なんだ？
機械の製造をメインとする一大企業だよ。当初オデッサ周辺の浄化プログラムは彼らに任されていたの。規定だと浄化を終えたら管轄権限を政府に渡すことになってて、今まさにそれを引き継ごうとしてる最中なんだ。これまで新しく権限を預かる州政府と連絡を取り合ってたんだけど、カリン姉がいきなり連絡つかなくなっちゃったって。
だけどこの依頼と何の関係が？
それを今調べてる。この依頼本当なら他の部署が担当するはずだったんだよね。今その部署と具体的なプロセスについて相談してるとこで、その部署の子が言うにはジラードグループがロレンネットワークの設置業務を一部受け持ってたとかで、それで念のため暗号化チャンネルを通じて連絡することにしたんだ。こうなっちゃったのって実は私のせいなんだよね。
You know what? It really is like a small difference between this game and like GFL 1 or PNC, but like the constant sound effects that play like during these cutscenes, yeah, like that wasn't a thing in GFL 1 or PNC. But here though, like there's always something going on in the background, so that's kind of cool. A way to like let the player know that there's something else happening. In this case, we're running or whatever like that. So it helps with the storytelling.
指揮官とカリン姉が再会したんだって思ったら、なんだか興奮しちゃって警察が近づいてるのに気づけなかったんだ。私がもっと早く気づいていれば指揮官もカリン姉ともっと一緒にいられたのに。
まだチャンスはあるさ。
それじゃあ真面目な話に戻ろっか。
We stop outside an entrance. Sandwiched in between silver buildings, where all light is blocked. The doorway is shrouded in darkness.
ここだよ。地下1階が9番実験室になってるんだ。リモールディングパターンのパーツとヘレナちゃんの奪還は指揮官に任せたからね。あ、それとこれあなたた たちの ID カード、新しい身分情報と帰りの乗車券も登録してあるから、通信装置で識別すれば使えるよ。念のため多めに準備しといてよかった。クローズたちの分も足りそうだね。あ、そうだ、クローズたちのことはかりん姉に任せれば大丈夫。みんなと交流さえできれば指揮官は安全だよ。ヘレナちゃんの情報があったらすぐに教えるから、安心してね、指揮官。
君はどうするんだ？
私？
Lena waves her hand.
かりん姉を手助けしてあげなくちゃ。それじゃあ行くね。私がいないからって寂しがっちゃダメだよ、指揮官。
I watch her go, then turn and watch through the doorway. The building is silent. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Keeping close to the wall, I slip quietly into the only room down the corridor. The moment I enter the room, a gun is pressed against the back of my head.
おっと、意外や意外。
コルフェン？
ああ、指揮官だったんですね。
とっくに気づいてたろうに。
ごめんなさい。止めようとはしたんだけど。
Colfin shakes out the booklet that she has rolled up into a gun and bows to me with a theatrical penitence.
ごめんなさい、指揮官。
君たちどうしてここに？その身につけているものは何だ？コーラップスエピフィラムのように見えるが。
オデッサ付近のグリーンエリアに到着してすぐ下水処理場で敵襲にあったの。ルート変更後に UMP45、 つまりリバからの連絡を受けた。
Oh my god, she said
私
45.
たちをここに案内し終えたら彼女は立ち去ってしまったけれど、何でもカリーナが手助けを必要としているとかで。
カリーナさんって方が指揮官の給油さんなんですか？
ああ、
身につけてるこれはリバの話だとリモールディングパターンというものらしいわ。ここの作業台に一通のビデオメッセージが残されてる。
Oh my god, Persica!
聞こえてる？
Yo, I can see the bags under her eyes. So same old Persica. Bitch ain't getting enough sleep. Addicted to coffee, never sleeps, still has like the fake cat ears all on her, and raggedy ad clothes. Where's my Persicaria? Where's my Persicaria? You're not Persicaria.
ペルシカさん。
何を言おうとしてたんだっけ？
She does, yeah. She has the armband. In the video recording, Persica leaves the screen, and judging by the sound of it, to brew herself a cup of coffee.
ああ、生き返った。そうね。まずは指揮官、また会えたことを嬉しく思うわ。実にあっぱれね。
So, just as a reminder to everyone, so like, it's always been Persicaria, but then like, I guess like during the translation of GFL, for some reason it got shortened to Persica, but like, it was never Persica, it was always Persicaria. And then, in Project Neurocloud, Persicaria is actually spelled differently, but like, since like we already called her Persica in GFL 1, so in PNC, they just call her Persicaria. And also, there's not a good way to do that in English lettering. Whereas like, in Japanese and Chinese, it's easy. In Japanese and Chinese lettering, you could use like different kanji, or like romanji or something like that. Or hiragana, or whatever. Like, I think that's what they're doing in the Japanese version. They're using kanji and like hiragana differently for like Persicaria and Persicaria. In the Chinese version, they're just using different kanji for like Persicaria human and Persicaria like T-doll, or just doll, I should say. But in English, there's not really a way to like differentiate the two. So like, it would have been Persicaria and Persicaria. So, as for why it became shortened to Persica in GFL 1, I'm pretty sure that was like always a translation error, but it kind of worked out in our favor because when PNC came out, then they just called like the neural version of Persicaria, and then Persica just stayed Persica. So, I guess right now here in GFL 2 on in the English version, maybe they're trying to fix their mistake that they made a long time ago. So, we see Persicaria here. So, I think a lot of players who like didn't know that fun fact, they might be a little confused on why it says Persicaria, but it was always Persicaria though. It was never Persica.
今から私の新発明について説明するわ。コーラプスエピフィラム培養および逆コーラプス擬態装置、通称リモールディングパターンよ。技術そのものに関しては不明な点が多いわ。どこかの組織が腎臓エピフィラムの培養技術を総括し、携帯ストレージにコンパイルしたらしいの。ともかくその技術を応用してストレージを腎臓エピフィラム培養単体スロットの上に装着すれば腎臓コーラプスエピフィラムのエネルギーをより効率よく引き出せるというわけ。
As Persica proceeds with her explanation, I take a look at the new items that Groza and the others were sporting.
元の技術に改良を加えたことで第2世代の人形にも応用が効くようになってるわ。まあとにかくこの技術はプログラムを通じてコーラプスエピフィラムを人為的に作り出し腎臓エピフィラムの成長を自在にコントロールすると同時に開花時のコーラプス粒子を最大限利用して逆コーラプスを促し人形に必要なエネルギー源の再構築を可能とするの。
So we could transform epithelium into an energy source for the T-dolls. Cool.
ご理解いただけたかしら、指揮官。というか、指揮官でよかったのかしら。まあいいわ、指揮官ということにしておきましょう。
I also go by the name Professor, Persica. Persica seems to have been called away and disappears from the screen for a short moment.
彼女は何の話をしているんだ。
もう少し詳しく説明したいところだけど時間がないの。理解できなくても問題ないわ。とにかくこの技術は絶対役に立つから。それと装備の情報と調整データのバックアップを忘れずに持っていってあなたのところのなんて言ったかしら、メイリン。彼女ならわかるわ。それを元にコピーを作り出すことも可能よ。データの転送にはネットワークを使わないで。
Don't transfer the data via the network. Basically, only do it via hard copies. So take a flash drive or take like an old school like CD-ROM or something. Don't do network transfer.
新技術をひけらかす癖は全く変わってないな。データのバックアップは取れたか？
ここにありますよ。
このなんちゃら装置ってのセクスタンスも身につけてたわ。景況、雲の合間に集まる。でも奴は使わなかったってネメシスが。
君たちは使い心地はどうだ？
まだ初歩的な動作しかできないわ。引き続き調整が必要ね。リバからの暗号化メッセージを。ヘレナの居場所が分かったって。すぐに向かってほしいそうよ。
Yo, that fucking vibration noise, that sounded like way too real. I was like, yo, did my phone just ring? But then I remembered my phone's not on vibrate right now.
カリーナの状況は？
メッセージには書かれていないわね。
よし、通信信号を抜き取られないよう 軌道基地との連絡は一時中断だ。
ヘレナちゃんを助けに行くなら指揮官はここで撤退しておいた方がいいような気がしますけど。
私に
ここ私たちのいる ODE-01 衛星都市が何らかの勢力の監視下にあるのは間違いない。極めて慎重な行動が要求されるわ。安全のためにも事前に撤退しておくのが望ましいわね。
私に君たちを残して一人で撤退しろと。
ヘレナは私たちに任せてちょうだい。
ヘレナを連れてきたのは私だ。責任は私にある。
指揮官らしい回答ですね。
あなたが残れば安全は保証できないわ。
私ならまずやられはしないさ。
お言葉だけど指揮官、ここでの戦いは非常に危険よ。あなたがここにいても足を引っ張るだけだわ。
こうしよう。路線列車のホームで君たちを待つ。ヘレナを救い出したら全員で大陸間列車に乗って脱出するんだ。ここにカリーナからもらった新しい ID と乗車券がある。
指揮官、
これが私の精一杯だ。
分かったわ。
クローザ隊長の安全はこのコルフェンにお任せください。
ヘレナは私が面倒見るわ。
曲折した海岸、天雨を包み込む。
私を助けるですって？あんたが？
分かった。
Huh. This playthrough so far is a lot more stable compared to my last stream. Maybe my last stream was just bad luck. I kept on disconnecting last stream. It's like every time I did a cutscene in the last stream, like I kept on having to like reset the game. An upgraded quintessential creation of Samus technology retains the spirit of self-sacrifice. Goliath, electric type. Ice type. More electric types. Yo, we got elements now, man. We got elements.
現地での通信状態を維持。各位、状況報告。
北東35度方向、セキュリティカメラを4つ発見しました。
北西311度方向、3つよ。
膨大な数の種子、凶作な出口を通る。
北西308度方向にも6つ。どっからどう見ても普通のマンションだってのに突破は容易じゃなさそうね。ヘレナがこの中に。
規定の座標と一致するわ。
今のところ周囲の交通状況に異常なしです。封鎖はまだみたいですね。
了解。監視制御ポイントを捜索、ハッキングを試みる。
Leader, it seems the system has detected us. The defense program has started activating. These are only peripheral detection programs. If we clear them out quickly enough, they won't pose a threat. Click on the supply box to pick up and gain 1 point of conference index. Interacting units can continue to move with remaining AP. Ah.
Hoshi boshiよ。これがあなたの最後の輝き。仲間は気がつけさせない。逃げ 墓地隕石のように。
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還するまでは。
Fierce horns echoing through the valley. Nemesis says there's a big one. Looks like we found the central hub. All units prepare for override. Eliminate these defense programs ASAP. This is hacking. We're hacking right now. It may not look like we're hacking, but we're so hacking. This is what hacking looks like. Hydro Source. So, we're supposed to use an electric type Pokemon to fight water types. Why the fuck are there elements in this game now? There were no freaking elements in GFL 1. Why are there elements? Yeah, I was just...
これがあなたの最後の輝き。
It definitely seems like the AI is like not smart enough to like grab the ammo boxes. But I guess I don't need them though, because like I'm still over leveled, so like it's not like I really need them. What an adorable diner, and now the diner gate's dead. Rosa, you could have let the diner gate live at least. Oh, Nemesis actually grabbed the box. Huh. So, this is a water type thing, but I don't really have like any electric type weapons or mons right now. I haven't caught the Pikachu yet in Viridian Forest. Not yet. And then Groza just goes out of cover. But I guess that's okay because the cover's not necessary. Level 2.
でもキャロリックちゃんとっても楽しそうでしたよ。
楽しい？一撃で砕けるゴミ相手にして何が楽しいってのよ。
方向の海洋を蔑み深淵へと落ちる。
敵を見くびって何かとボコボコにされてんのはあんたの方でしょ、ネメシス。
キャロリック、ネメシス、任務は始まったばかりなのよ。苦悩、根拠なき魂。
すみません、私のセリフじゃないわよ。
各位、潜入準備。任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に
I got 40! I got 40 regular gadget tickets. I'm just gonna hold off on that. I'm legit just gonna wait until I get like 100 of those. Oh wow, it's this asshole. In a certain laboratory in the sunken satellite city of ODE-01, the sedated Helena is in a deep slumber. Her spheres have transformed back into a box and encases her. At the moment, the box is sitting on top of an examination platform in the center of the lab. The client stands in front of the platform, scrutinizing the box. In a corner not far away, Sextans is leaning against the wall.
輸送ルートはすでに確定。輸送車は21分後に到着予定です。
たかが賞金ハンターの分際でこの私のものをかすめ取ろうなどと。見ろ、結局はものの数日で私の手に戻ってきているじゃないか。監視制御はどうだ？問題ないんだろうな。
周囲に敷設した監視装置は正常に稼働中。何も異常は見られません。
いいだろう。早急にサンプルを運び出せ。
イエスサー。
今回の計画はこの私に任せてもらおう。
The client glances at Sextans. Sextans stops leaning against the wall and rights herself. She bows her head slightly.
もちろんです、閣下。
配置についたか。
K2 部隊はすでに全員出動。 B5、U11 出動態勢。
あの賞金ハンターが現れたら我々の盛大なるセレモニーで丁重にもてなして差し上げろ。
イエスサー。
閣下、指揮官とやらに関してはご心配に及びません。
私が心配だと？お前たちが計画を完遂していたらこんな薄汚れた空気の中でくだらない会話などせずに済んだんだが。
ダーチュアがオデッサへ配属予定となっております。 ODE-01 とオデッサはそう離れておりません。必要とあらばサンプル回収任務を支援させることも可能です。
ダーチュア、オデッサもジラードの手に落ちたか。
まだ最終確認の段階にございます、閣下。
ダーチはそれにお前、まさか第三世代の人形を2体もよこすとは実に仰々しいことだ。
サンプルは極めて重要です、閣下。
サンプルを送り届けるなど私にかかれば造作もない。お前たちが私の計画通りに動けばの話だが。
さあ、準備が整いました。
輸送車に詰め込むまでサンプルから目を離すな。
イエスサー。
お前の働きに期待しているぞ、セクスタンス。
見心のままに、閣下。
In a certain corridor outside the lab.
ここですよ、隊長。
座標から推測するにヘレナはここと見て間違いないわね。
あいつ依頼人じゃ。分かった、小声ね、小声。
依頼人がここにいるということはビンゴなんじゃないですか。
セクスタンス、古びたものに神聖を与え。
Yeah, it's like you can hear like the closing and opening of doors and footsteps. Like, yeah, GFL1 and PNC never did that.
ネメシスが他にも仲間がいるかもしれないって。
また面倒な任務になりそうですね。
静かに。
After a while, the room beyond the wall is still quiet.
潜入準備。ヘレナの位置を確認。救出でき次第即座に撤退する。
So wait, what the fuck happened to Alex? Is he dead? Did they just waltz in the previous lab, kill Alex, and just take Helena? It's like Alex had like fucking like 3 voice lines and he's already dead. Poor Alex. Poor Alex. I barely knew him. Apparently he died. Ah, that's too bad. Too bad. Giant rocks borne by the sea. Leader, there's a box on that research table. But there seems to be a lot of enemies here. Weren't there any noises before? Maybe it's the soundproofing. Huh, you're scared? Watch me cut them all down. All units, mission objective remains unchanged. Prioritize rescuing Helena. It's funny seeing the AI just go like blank point range with Tololo right there, because like you wouldn't even think of doing that in XCOM. It's like cover? Who needs cover? Bite? Wait, they have fucking guns in their back and they're just walking into melee Tololo? Also, wow, Tololo really aggroed everybody. There's a Tololo party over there. And now we got a party on Litara. Oh shit, that's like my first death, like in an actual mission on autoplay. Yeah, that's like the first time someone actually died. That means like I'm not that over leveled anymore. That was just pathetic. And then we have Litara on the ground. She needs a new T-doll body. Litara's been decommissioned. But she's not here in the cutscene. Because she died. She's back in the backup server.
あ、いやいや、また箱になっちゃってますね。もう一層の外角に包まれてるみたいですけど、見た感じ大丈夫そうです。
キャロリック、箱を頼んだわ。
了解。
Cutscene. You know what? Very nice of the enemies to like make the box into like a backpack or something, because like it has handles and shit. Like it could have been just a regular box that would be really annoying to move, but they did put the box in a like a backpack like handlebar kind of thing. That's nice. That's nice of them. Otherwise, like Krolik would be very awkward to like carry the box out and shit. Standardizing sync unlocked. I kind of like watching their level up animations, even though like I don't have to, since like the game gives me the option to like, you know, like skip it or whatever. I kind of like watching it though. It's fun to watch it. I like this one. I like this animation. Like seeing Nemesis just kind of like sniper rifle, like a hologram dude like that. That's kind of cool.
巨翼を持つ鳥。
そう指揮官。
Oh, fire elements? No, that's ice. That's ice? No, it's got the water symbol. Oh, wait. Electric type. I'm pretty sure that's a fire. I'm pretty sure that's fire type. It's red. They're color coding. They're color coding the enemies. So like I'm pretty sure that's fire. Oh shit, Super Diner Gate Type 2. Oh wait, that's electric? No, wait. That's his weaknesses. All right. This is weak to electric. Okay. And then that's weak to water. So that is fire. This is the fire type. It's fire because it's weak to water. Okay. That's weak to electric and water. This is weak to poison? Electric is weak to poison? Since when? Man. GFL got some weird Pokemon types in here. Flames consume the nest, silently. Shut up. If you want to go, go. I had to take care of Helena first before heading over. Wow, Krellick really pays attention to details. That's enough of you. Leader, let's rush out before the enemy reinforcements arrive. All units, mission objective unchanged. Prioritize evacuating Helena from the field. I'm still not gonna bring a healer. I'm still confident that I don't need a healer. Just all offense. All pure offense. And then we'll just see how smart the AI is. How far can I keep going on just the AI?
これがあなたの最後の輝き。
Oh wow, that wasn't even enough to like one-shot the Diner Gate. Also, Tololo put herself in another bad position. So I think Tololo now might be the first one to die. Yeah, I think Tololo might die first. Yeah, like, I'm not one-shot enemies anymore like I used to. Yeah, the AI really isn't putting the girls into cover. Like, the AI just kind of like, is like, yo, like, just go balls. Just go balls deep. We don't need cover. I feel like the AI used to use cover in chapter 1 and 2, but like now the AI just kind of like is not doing it. Oh wow, I didn't get all 3 thingies that time. So like, I'm actually gonna have to redo this mission again. I mean like, I'm not gonna do it now. I'll come back to it. I didn't get all 3 stars. I think one of them was like, I think the last star I didn't get was like kill 2 of the bull rocks or something. After confirming that it is an electric vehicle that can start without a key, Rosa leads the group to a stop.
Stop. そのまま警戒を続けて。
She creates a camouflage signal by hacking the vehicle's control system. The vehicle detects Rosa's legitimate signal, and the door pops open automatically.
Whoa! クローザ隊長すごいです。
車窓を下げて。引き続き警戒を。
普及による変化、憂鬱、つながり合う道。追っ手が来るらしいわ。 コルフェ、操縦を。
お任せください。
The two dolls quickly swap seats. The vehicle slows down. During the brief moment of deceleration, the enemies in pursuit have closed the distance between them. Several bullets bounce off the vehicle. Rosa and Nemesis promptly return fire.
こんなに早く追いつくだなんてヘレナちゃんがとんでもなく大事なんですね。
ええ、追っ手を振り払いステーションへ向かうわよ。
わかりました。捕まっててください。いきますよ。急加速。
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠
Level
らない。
25.
安全に帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ。
Alright, I'm gonna have to cut it off here, guys. I got some errands to run later on this morning. It's 8 a.m. my time, so it's a good time to stop. I was kind of intended this to be a short stream anyway, but I'm having fun with the story so far. We'll pick this up back again in the next stream. Thanks for hanging out for the hashtag not Saturday stream, but whatevs. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.